Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
You could do a refinance, or you could do a certain amount for the first 3 years, and then 5 years, and after that you would get a different rate. Just do what, you know what I'm saying? Think about the long run instead of the first couple years. Think about, if something happened today or tomorrow, are you going to be able to make this mortgage? That goes for anything, my opinion. Let's go. When y'all out there buying cars, when y'all out there making big purchases, just think about it. If y'all lose y'all job today or tomorrow, will y'all still be able to pay this? That's just my opinion. Where Kizzy? Kizzy was in here. She said I had to purchase that way. Yeah. And also, too, when y'all out there, when y'all making purchases with y'all husbands or y'all wives, think about it. If one person lose their income, will the other person be able to stay afloat? Y'all got to think about that when y'all out there making purchases as a whole, as a couple together as well. Y'all got to think about that.
What's up? Well, yesterday you removed me quick, boy. What's wrong with you?
They paid to drop you.
They ain't paid to drop me.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, you lying.
All right.
All right. What's good, though? What's happening? How's your Saturday going?
It's going fine.
Okay. Why you got that face on?
Because I'm laying in the bed talking to you.
Man, these people hating it. They say I'm so annoying. Let me show them some view, man. You know, we chilling right now, so we don't worry about your feelings. You know what I'm saying? This is what I wanted to show you yesterday. We chilling out here. They mad. They can't be here with me. They mad because they can't be here with me. You know what I'm saying? He said he mad annoying. Girl, bring your ass over here.
DJ, so where you at?
Where you think I'm at? You gotta guess. It's beautiful up here. We up though. You know what I'm saying? We don't at Caramel, we don't care if you don't care. I don't care about your feelings neither.
Look like you in
He said
Miami.
this a regular view. This ain't your neighborhood. Look at this city, man. Enjoy the view, man.
Look like he in Miami.
Seattle. Somebody said Seattle. It ain't no Seattle. Caramel piss. Caramel spicy. He said, ain't used to nothing. That's cool. I'm flexing. Hey, you mad, you mad. We don't give a what.
I asked you, are you
I
in
said
Miami?
you got a gas though.
I asked you, are you in Miami?
I'm not in Miami. It do look like Miami, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm outside the country. I'm not in somebody called Ice Priest. Girl, I'm a US citizen. I got a blue passport. You calling ICE for what? ICE ain't doing nothing. I call ICE on ice. I treat ICE at the hospital. Somebody said Dubai. He in Africa.
That'll do it. Y'all, some of these drops be funny. Some of these drops be funny. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is funny. He in the comments. But no, yeah, just, Hink was saying in the comments that y'all gotta, you gotta make sure you budget. Y'all have to learn how to budget. That's what Hink was saying in the comments. Hink, can you tell us how to budget? Can you give some advice on budgeting? Because I know you said you and your wife put everything all in one pot. But can you give some advice? Give us some advice on budgeting. They said Hink won't even buy a heart me. Hink don't even get a heart me. They say put that Chanel money in the bank. Start saving. No, everything I got come from DH Gate, so I don't know. Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Oh, shoot. Listen, my diamond, please. Stop eating out. Now that's it. Listen, we do eat out a lot. I was telling my friend girl, I was telling her how people don't cook in Atlanta. Y'all, people do not cook here in Atlanta. The restaurant stayed there. I'm talking about they stayed thicker than a Snicker. Died it out in my budget. See? Look, they gonna catch happy hour. They gonna catch like listen, they gonna catch lunch. They gonna catch everything. Hey Babs. Lunch specials, man, listen. Oh, are y'all trying to request to come in? Okay, let me see. Let me see.
I got a song request. Hey, play that Plies 100 years.
Go to Instagram real quick. I ain't gonna have 50 years. I ain't laughing at it.
Hey, play that 100 years by Plies, dummy.
Wait. Why we got listen to Plies right now, Monkey?
I need to vent real quick. Play that 100 years by Plies. Damn, man. I need to vent real quick.
You need to vent. You need Plies to vent.
The hell you got
Yeah.
You could just vent to us. Just go ahead and vent to us. We got you.
Nah, I need music real quick. I need some motivation.
And Plies 100 years is motivation.
Yeah. I'm thinking about something.
Don't think about it.
You know what I'm thinking about? You know that's why I'm playing. That one playing that. I need to play that song. You already know what I'm thinking about.
I don't know what you're thinking about.
What's going on right now? What's the topic right now? What's going on right now?
Yeah, we talking about the economy.
Yeah.
So the economy.
The Camilla case, man. That's why I'm going there.
Munchie, you on your truck?
While our background noise, I'm staticking. I need to plug my mic up.
Oh, you thinking about Carmelo case?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Play the Plies 100 years. That's what I'm saying. That shit relate to this. That shit relate to the whole case. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but what you thinking about though?
I'm on my net. Hey, but listen though, I'm on my net training shit right now. I'm ready to go to war right now. That's what I'm ready to do. I'm on my net. I'm on my net training shit right now. Shit.
You ready to go to war?
Yeah, man. Shit. Hell yeah. Shit. Back to back. Shit. The South Carolina situation. This situation. Too much shit going on, man. Like the Zion Maxey situation, the Buffalo New York situation. I remember a lot of shit, man. Like I do up shit. Y'all just don't know, bro. Tell me. My background fucking up. Let me get my goddamn mic. Hold up, man. Hold up.
Hey, Babs.
What's going on? Now I was scrolling on TikTok. I mean, on Instagram, and I seen a video of Chastity chapping up with old boy that be acting like Kevin Samuels.
Oh, Prince.
I don't know his name. He be sued and all that shit though.
Yeah, you talking about Prince or Guru?
Yeah, I'm like she done made it viral. No, not Guru. No, not that dude. He look older. He look older than Guru.
Oh, you talking about Prince? You talking about Prince?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chastity don't mind going
dying
to.
laughing. I say, yo, Chastity is. I say Chastity is hell. check your Instagram. I sent it to you on Instagram.
Chastity don't give a damn. Let me check it.
I say, yo, Chastity, what the hell?
Chastity don't give a damn. Chastity don't give two fucks. Let me see what she said. You say you sent to me on Instagram?
Yeah, I sent to you on Instagram. I say, look at Chastity being hell here.
Let me see. I told Chastity she could do this, but Chastity said she don't want to do it. Let me go to it. Let me see. Oh.
You said so why bash black women?
Right.
Okay, so can you name something that I've ever said about African American women that is a lie? Hold on. I'll give it to you better than that. I'll give it better to you than that. I'll go broad.
Hey, you hear me now?
Name me anything.
Munchie, mute up for a second.
Name me anything bad that society says about African American women that is a lie.
Anything bad?
Yes, ma'am. You know the things that society says, angry black woman, the things that society says.
It depends on what society you live in, because in my society, they don't really say that much about black women.
What country do you live in?
I live in America, just like you do. I can't really say too much when my mom is black.
Okay, so I want to listen.
Is your mom not black?
If my mom is on Figueroa Street now,
is your mom black?
Hold on. Hey, you got to be respectful up here. I don't like this thing to get out of hand.
You asked me a question. I'm asking you one.
I just want you to listen to you right now. That's what they say.
Now, see, you can't answer my question. No, okay.
Yes, ma'am. My mom is black.
Okay, so why would you say anything about your mom?
Let me ask you a question. If my mom is on Figueroa Street right now, selling her body, is it okay for me to call her a slut and a whore?
Why would you call your mom that when that's all she can do?
Oh my God. So black women ain't shit then. If that's all they can do, then they really aren't shit.
Is your mom on that street?
Damn, I was hoping. See, you don't know it. You're going to watch this clip tomorrow, and you're going to see what people are talking about. You're unreasonable. You're unreasonable.
I'm to be proud of myself as a black woman from stopping a black man from embarrassing himself.
Okay. So listen.
Born by a black woman.
What do you say about the women? And because we know it's true, just like men. I don't care if you say it about men. Black men. There's some black men who have touched their daughters. Can we agree on that?
It is.
They're pieces of shit. I want you to see this, people. She knows where it's going. Because she doesn't want to say anything bad about black women, she refuses to say that a man who touches his daughter is a piece of shit.
I can say a lot of things about black women.
Ma'am, I just asked you a direct question. It's a direct adult question.
Okay, what's it?
A man who touches his daughter, is he a piece of shit?
He's more than a piece of shit.
A woman who sells her body, what is she?
She's a hoe.
So, man, what the hell are you up here talking about?
Okay. And so if those are not the women that you...
Listen.
And see, the ironic thing is that but the other point is this right here. If those women are not the women you're attracted to, why are you always zoomed in on those women?
Because we need it to stop. It needs to
How
stop.
would you stop it? Okay,
Well-
let me ask you a question. The only way she can become a hoe is if a man engages with her for being that hoe. She can't be a hoe by herself.
Did you know that a hoe is a mindset? Did you know that?
Okay, so
A woman can have a hoe set and be a virgin. A hoe mindset and be a
how would
virgin.
you know she was a hoe if she's by herself?
You'll see it in her actions, ma'am.
You'll see it in her actions. So just because a woman dresses a certain way, she becomes a hoe. Is that what you're saying?
You're going to see this tomorrow. You are that
And
woman
I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
you are that
I'm
woman
proud
that
to see
society
it.
talks
I'm
about.
gonna be proud to see it. I'm gonna be
I
proud to
know
see
you
it.
will.
Here's another black man bashing black women.
If I'm bashing black women, name something that I've said that is not true, ma'am.
What name some stuff that you're not being accountable for?
Ma'am, I'm asking you a simple question. If you accuse me of stealing, you should be able to prove it.
If that's not who you're attracted to, why do you always focus in on those?
Ma'am, I am asking you to name something that I have ever said that is a lie. Because you appear to not like any of my content. Name something that I've said that is.
You're bashing black women. I don't.
That's
And
fine,
his
ma'am.
caption says, his
Name
caption
something I've
is,
said
no
that
one
is a lie.
likes this woman.
You have the
You talking
floor.
about your mom? You talking about your mama being on the street?
You just admitted if she's selling her body, she's a hoe.
Let me see what the
Is your
comments
mama
say.
really on the street though? Is your mama on the street? Because you said name something that was a lie. Your mama on that street? I'm just asking.
This is painful. This is painful.
It's gonna be painful all night.
Lord, I'm gonna read y'all the comments in a
Because
second.
you were raised by a black woman. Your mom is a black woman. So why would you sit up here and only want to advertise the badness about the society of a black woman? When really, actually, if you see your sister out there selling her body, as a brother, you can say, "Hey, sister, why would you not do that?" There's
And you mean so I could end up like Fulio? That girl is on trial right now for setting that boy up to be, and he got offed. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. Does that happen to everybody?
You guys are leading men up to hotel rooms under the premise that you're going to give him some, so 3 of your cousins come in and take his life. Okay, since you want to say not all of us,
Stop trying to look for
I'll get as close to all of you as I can. 70% of you have multiple children by multiple men. Now what?
And whose fault is that? Because it takes a woman and a man to make a baby. So just like
Hey,
you have
listen.
5%, he got them too.
I have a
They got 'em
sister.
too.
I have a sister. She said it was up to her, and therefore she didn't let a man have sex with her till she got married.
Oh, that's a great choice. If that's
It's a choice that all of the women have.
Nobody had. Only your sister had to make that one though. Other black women don't have to make them because your sister's the.
Oh my fucking God.
See how weird that is?
Did you hear what you just said?
She's an individual, is she not?
Are other women individuals?
Everybody doesn't have a herd mentality, sir. Everybody does.
So it's a herd mentality
Okay, so
to
let me ask you a question.
get married before you get pregnant. That's what you're
Let me
saying.
ask you a question.
That's a herd
Married,
mentality.
right? Okay, I've been married. If I have kids with this one, right? If he dies off and I go marry another one, I have kids. I have multiple kids by multiple men. Whose fault is that?
It's what we call an imperfect world. Your value is still going to drop.
So you.
Your value is still going to drop. Listen, ma'am, I'm telling you this. You need to get ready to be by yourself forever. You need to prepare for that.
Well, that's what you. That's your mentality. Though.
How do I know? Hold on. How do I know that you're not in a relationship right now and we don't even know each other?
I don't know how you don't know that because you never asked.
I said you weren't.
And I can tell you that I'm not.
I told you you're not.
And the reason why you can tell me that I'm not is because I would not want to.
It's because you're an unbearable woman, ma'am.
anything out here right now because most men are going with men who talk like you.
Okay, now here's the bad part about that. What you just let us know is your dating value. According to your dating value,
I'm not dating.
You can't.
I'm not dating.
Do you know what a dating value is, ma'am?
No, I don't. You're assuming because I'm not dating.
Oh my gosh.
I have not one time told
Do you know what dating value is?
Yes, I do.
You don't have to be dating to have dating value. It means your value as a woman. Since you said you don't want to deal with any of these, it means your dating value is so low you can't attract the type of man who isn't a problem.
Oh, is that true?
Ma'am.
I mean, it's true.
What's your dog's name?
What's my dog's name?
Yes.
You talking about my dog?
I would have said Stacy.
Roof.
I would have said my dog
I
named
just wanna make sure
Stacy.
you talking about the same name. Why?
My dog named Stacy.
How old is he?
Why do you need to know his name?
I just want you to embrace that dog. Embrace that
Why would
dog.
I embrace that dog?
He's
That
all
dog, that
because
dog
that
is,
dog is all that you're gonna have until you marry one of your sons.
if that's what you say, see, but I know differently. See, because that's just your assumption.
Ma'am, there's not a civilized man who
Your
would come
assumption.
next to
Only
you.
you feel like that. Only you feel like that. And the reason why you feel like that is because most men who talk like you like men. See how I can make
No, you don't make assumptions. You tell lies like you just did on Malcolm X. I'm asking you this right now, and I'm gonna be quiet so I can be respectful to you. I'm gonna be quiet. You said bashing black women. Ma'am, I'm asking you to name something that I've ever said that's not true, and you have the floor.
why are you calling all women 304?
I don't use the word all in any. I don't use the word in any of all in any of my conversations ever.
Okay, so what did you? Well, tell me the percentage that you're talking about being, and then maybe I can talk to you.
Around 70% of the
And where
women.
did you get that from? And where did you get that
Have you noticed that you asked me a question and then started running your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Typical black woman.
Right, the typical black woman. So let me ask you a question. What does the typical black woman look like to you?
You, ma'am. She's about 187 pounds as well. How much do you weigh?
I weigh 230.
Turbulence, people.
Okay, let me go to the comments. Comment said, I'm sorry, but the 230 tickled me. Mic drop. Conversation over. Somebody else said, and they wonder why they single. And brother stayed outside the race. Ain't nobody trying to deal with all that attitude. I clearly hear it in her voice. Someone said, why does she sound like Monique? Someone said, how he know she had a dog? Someone said she's confused. Someone said, if she was my mom, I'd be in jail. Someone said, conversation took so many left turns, I forgot where we going. Someone said, what is this? Oh, okay. Someone said, you can't argue with some people. Some people, their aim is to bring you down. Okay. Someone said, ask her to spell accountability. Someone said, she said 230. Someone said, women love to answer questions with more questions to validate their feelings. Someone said, she exactly what you are talking about. Someone said, gotta be on the spectrum. 230. Someone said, another short bus rider. Someone said she is deflecting. Someone said this is painful. Someone said a waste of time. No accountability. Black women is forever and will be the hardest women to deal with. At this point, trying to... let me get up out of here.
Hey, Chastity is funny.
Let me get up out of here. This bullshit talking about my friend. Fuck y'all.
Oh, boy. Chastity is funny, man. Hey, she stood her ground, though, Diamond.
Oh, Chastity gonna stand her ground everywhere she go. I ain't gonna never worry about that. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Now, he gonna answer the question when she deflected to his mom. He could have answered the question. I love it.
Come back here. No, you went too far ahead of us, baby, okay?
She don't know she was in the box.
There you go, Monkey. You got it.
Go ahead, Munchie. You can come on mute. Munchie, we can't hear you. Curve say he like Chastity.
Yo.
Munchie, you done calm down?
Hold on. Let me get my mic. Hold up. Yo. Yep.
You done calm down? Okay.
Nah, I want to play that plug 100 years. You know what I mean? Shit, play that plug real quick. Pussy ass cracker, give a nigga 100 years. Have your mama leaving out the coat room with tears. Cracking on the other hand, nigga breathe for real. Take a nigga live from it, they don't know how it feel. I'm pissed off by that Camilla shit, man. You don't understand, bro. I sent some money, man. Like, shit, I'm fucking pissed. That shit got me pissed off.
I ain't made no video about that shit.
Where you send the money to, babe?
To the little GoFundMe shit. I think the family got the money though. I think they took the money out.
No, they gonna send it back to you.
They ain't send no money back to me. They said the family got the money.
No, you gonna get a refund.
What you mean? They can't do no shit like that, boy. They can't do no shit like that, boy. That don't people money.
Y'all be surprised what these folks can do.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. I guarantee you they can't take these people. They can't do no shit like that.
You right. They can't. You
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Well, y'all let these crack. Well, I say, well, I'm pissed off about that shit though. I'm on my Nat Turner shit though. I'm gonna catch me one of them motherfuckers. That Buddy Man though, I'm gonna catch that motherfucker though. Well, that shit fucked up though, man. That's why I'm on my Nat Turner shit though. We just gotta scrap up and shit, man. We just gotta scrap up, get trained. Cause this shit bound to happen, bro. It start with the police though. Cause they KKKs. You got to go after these motherfuckers too. They the main ones doing all this goddamn pew shit. You know what I mean? Tell you though, this shit crazy, man. Chinese man, he got away. This shit crazy. They say he ain't did this shit. The son did this shit. I'm hearing all kind of story about this shit, man. They said black people was in the store, and why they ain't ran with Cyrus? That's why I'm looking like, damn, bro. If y'all motherfuckers in the store and you see this shit going on, I would have ran with him. My instance would have kicked in. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. We about to see what these motherfuckers about to do. I would have knocked his ass. I would have knocked the shit out of that little boy, man. I would have ran that bitch down. But I'm telling you, motherfuckers, I guess motherfuckers don't think like me, though, man. Because ain't no way they said black people was in the store. Seeing this situation going down, man.
That's what I said.
This shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, why I could, boy, I want to say, boy, God, boy, why God couldn't put me there, boy. But if I would have been there, I would beat the shit out of Buddy Man, bro.
I know you would have.
Little kid or no kid, I don't give a fuck. I'll put them jumping cables on that motherfucker. I'll bust that bitch out, I'll crack that bitch skull. Tell you.
Bust the ass right across the head.
Real talk. That shit crazy, man. But you saying them boys, they gonna give me a refund. They ain't give me no refund. I ain't want no refund. Who said I sound like Trick Daddy? I don't sound like no
What up,
goddamn Trick
Diamond?
Daddy.
Hey, Morgan.
Yeah, I'm at work.
Y'all, hold on one second. I just posted a video, y'all. Can y'all go tell me which card y'all think I should get? I posted a video on this page right here. I was looking at some cards yesterday. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Tell me what y'all think in the comments.
You need to buy your Corvette. Now I need to get your vet or a race.
You get the Corvette?
Yeah, you know what you need. It's hot where you drive a vet all year round.
They say not the white one. Y'all don't like the white one?
What you post on Instagram, Diamond, or you posted on which page?
I posted on here on TikTok.
On which one? You got 1,000 pages on TikTok. Which page?
On this page right here. Right here.
Oh, I can't look at it while I'm on.
Yeah, you don't like the white one? Why you don't like the white one, boss lady?
What, you got a new whip? You got a new whip?
I was looking at some stuff yesterday.
So damn, you ain't like my tie knot. That's not what my tie knot.
I rake my truck, so.
How you do that? Somebody hit you?
I ran into a tree.
Somebody hit you?
Nah, I ran into a tree.
I don't believe this.
No, somebody hit. Hey, you finna get some money. 18 will hit you.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get the money from the tree?
No, from 18 will they hit you.
Motherfucker can't drive in Atlanta, though, so shit.
That white one is bad, but y'all like the white one? They say the police like pulling over white cars. Oh, they do?
They don't. That ain't no pull over. No, they don't. No,
Good morning, everybody.
Hey.
I ain't gonna pull you over there.
I'm good. I'm good. Hope everybody doing well.
Hell nah, dog.
If you if if
We
you if
ain't
you if
straight.
you if you if you get white, damn, you should get all white on white.
He say, Mocha say yes, white, red, or black cars. So they like pulling over white, red, or black cars.
It's
Y'all
the
down
it's the
south.
opposite. It's the
Y'all shit crazy down there.
it's the opposite though. If you got a white car, 9 times out of 10 the police ain't gonna pull you over. They ain't gonna pull you over, man. Now if you got a black car, yeah, the motherfucker gonna pull you over, man.
I
Look at the
got black
irony of
car.
that shit.
Where y'all get all this bullshit from? I got all my cars
We in
black.
America, man. We in
I
America. You
don't
in
give a fuck
Chicago,
though.
but you ain't in the South though. That shit different in the South though, man. If you been
Oh
down
well,
Y'all go
South,
look at the white. Y'all go look at the white one and tell me.
wait.
Y'all say the white one. Go look at the white one. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
All you black motherfuckers need to leave down south, come up here back to
sound racist.
Chicago.
See, you sound like a goddamn KKK. Look what you just said. All you black motherfuckers. Man, you
Hey,
sound like a goddamn.
bring your ass from down there and bring your ass
Yeah,
back up
you.
here to Chicago. I'm telling y'all, shit, they don't like us
Well, you,
down there.
Say that again, Mr. Morgan James. You saying black?
It's nice. Lindsay, you like the white one, Lindsay?
he said
Bring your
all
ass
you
back.
black. He said all you black motherfuckers. Boy, you sound like KKK, boy.
I ain't no KKK. You been knowing me a long time, man. You more safe here up here than down there.
Is it
Shit.
electric?
True, that's true. Though. I fuck with
Uh
Chicago
huh.
though.
It's
That's all
electric.
I'm saying here. I'm a black motherfucker too. What the hell you talking about?
Nah, I fuck with Chicago though, man. I ain't gonna lie, Chicago's straight, man.
I think me personally, I think black people need to go back and rebuild the South.
Man, you can't.
That's,
You can't. You can't. How you gonna build something you never built before though?
we
Y'all.
did. What do you mean we ain't build the South?
We built it with our hands, but they took every damn thing from us.
That's not
I,
We
true.
just
I,
Listen. Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all the biggest switcheroo that
Y'all say
white.
get a hybrid. Y'all say get a hybrid.
Nah, we just ain't had no military, man. We just ain't had people that guard that shit. We ain't had no military. Martin Luther King ain't had no military, bro. Malcolm X ain't had no military.
Malcolm X had FOI. What the hell you talking about? They strong with
Well,
a
they had,
motherfucker.
well, Fred Hamilton, them, yeah, you got Fred Hamilton, them,
No,
and
I'm talking
the
about
black.
Malcolm X said that the most Nation Islam had a hold on them, so it still got to this day. Shit, motherfucker strong. I don't know the
But you
South.
know,
I know here. I
So
know here in
y'all
the
say the
South.
white one. So y'all don't like the black one. Y'all say the white one. Y'all don't like the black one.
but you know what I think though, man.
I
It's
love
a
my
lot of
Honda too.
it's a
I
lot of
love my
house
Honda too,
niggas, man. It's a
Candy.
lot of field niggas, man. I think mother, you can't trust shit. We can't trust
Y'all
each
didn't
other,
see the
man.
black one. The black one in
Shit.
there too.
Say that again, Munchie.
I'm
It's a lot of
Y'all
house
gotta
niggas,
go
man.
look at the video. The
It's a
black
lot
one
of
in
Yeah,
there
it's a lot of
too.
that's true.
hey,
That's why I
that's
was.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Look at
listen,
the
Munchie.
Moors.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Black people, and this is don't take this to offense. I'm just putting y'all on game, right? There is nothing wrong with the ghetto as long as we circulate the black dollar. And we get them Asians and them Arabs out the shit, and we start having our own stores. We'll be rich as hell. That's why Jewish people they still live in the ghetto, because ghetto really refers to Jewish people. A lot of people don't know
Jewish.
that,
JT
right?
Small.
But they
You can't use that
circulate their
wrong.
money and they build their communities up. That's it.
But let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you something. But we did have all that. I'm gonna tell you, the baby we had when I was growing up, the baby boomers sold all of that shit. They sold because they felt because when they got out of school, they had to go work into the funeral home, they had to go work in the cleaners, they had to work into the laundromat, and they felt like sure. So when they graduated from
Y'all
college,
go look at the black one.
study making the
The
stuff
black one in
better.
there too, y'all. Go look at the black one too.
Study them making the business better.
She said you
Yeah,
didn't get a
because
black that much camera
but
time.
Morgan,
I
this the thing.
know, but y'all can see it though.
But Morgan, this
It's
the
the
thing what I'm trying to get
580.
people to understand. A lot of the
You like the
times,
silver one?
us black
You
Damn,
people,
like the silver one?
a lot
damn,
of the
talking about my
times,
car.
like
We can
black
change our
Americans,
conversation.
Hold up, Jay, I'm just gonna say this, right? A lot of times, and this happening all over the place, right? But like a lot of times as Black Americans, we leave the hood once we get our money right. We go to these PWIs, put our kids through these PWIs, put them in the suburbs, and then they take in the hoods and turn them into the suburbs.
Well,
Gentrification is a
I
real thing. They got a whole show about gentrification
Like the
called
white
House
one too,
Flippers.
y'all. I do.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the House Flippers on the Home Network?
oh yeah. I
They,
see
they,
that. I see that,
yeah, they be in the middle of the hood. We can do that.
but
It don't even cost that much to flip a house.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to goddamn clean the neighborhood up. We got bell bottles and cans and shit in the
that ain't
motherfucking
everywhere.
yard and shit.
Y'all, that ain't everywhere. Cause I've been some
But
places in the
we gotta
hood.
embrace the hood though. We
You
do
been,
got
y'all, I've been,
Yeah, because
hold on,
putting
real
your
quick.
kids, I'm going to say this real quick. Putting your kids in the PWI is the worst thing you can do as a black person.
correct. I
I
agree.
don't
I
know.
agree because if you're
Because
in a white neighborhood,
they go grab
if
that
you
house nigga mentality.
right,
No,
and if you're in a white,
let me tell you
go
something.
ahead.
Hold on, let me tell you something. You don't have to let you can it's some places in Chicago now it's nothing but the hood. But you won't know if the hood is so clean.
Sorry, Munchie, they got you back.
It
Sorry.
all depends on where you go. I don't know.
Sorry, Munchie.
Cause
Y'all look at the
I
so
was
y'all like the white one.
I was
Y'all think
driving
the white
behind it
one?
one time and they said that was a luxury neighborhood. Shit, I thought it was a hood. And it's
The
supposed to be
white or the black? The white or the black, y'all. Sorry. I'm listening to y'all about the
no,
neighborhoods.
you ain't. You talking about
Y'all like the red one? Did y'all see the red one?
No, she ain't. She ain't listening, y'all. She talking about they got them car. Now let her talk
car,
about the car.
car.
Shit.
Yeah,
Diamond,
that's what I said. That's what
Diamond,
I
you
said.
like
My bad. No, my bad, y'all. Let's talk about the neighborhoods. My
No,
bad.
No,
you
I
no.
ain't
Diamond, you
say
were
get
talking
bold.
Diamond, you
I
were
know you
talking
lying talking about Diamond get bold. It's in the video.
Diamond, you were talking
Diamond,
before they
you
got
like
up
the
here.
white car more yourself because we've seen a white more than we've seen any other car. The black one had a snap of a finger, so you already know which one
Oh,
you want.
but damn, at least you seen the black one because they say they didn't see the black one.
I seen the black like this. That's how fast it went. The black was like
Yeah, because she don't want the black one. She want the white one. I
you
don't even
want
know
the
why
white
she.
one
I,
already.
I seen that video
Y'all
this
have a
morning
good
when you
day.
put it up. Yeah, this
Y'all have
morning
a
when you
good
put that
day.
up.
Y'all have a good day, Mafia. Y'all have a good
Wait,
day.
D. Simone say she seen the silver one. Did y'all see the silver one?
Hell no.
What about the red one?
Hell no. I done went and looked at that video 3 times and I see the one color.
Hold on, damn! I ain't see all them goddamn colors in that video. Now I
Cause they
just
not
seen
in
Bane and
there.
white.
Y'all didn't see the red one?
Don't the white one got some orange in it?
Right, Diamond full of shit.
No,
Diamond full of shit. You get the damn white one, Diamond. I don't even know why.
the
Why is you
silver one.
and then you asking us like we all gonna say black, and then you still gonna get white, so it don't even matter.
Right, Q.
See, Lynette say, listen, Lynette say the pink one was nice. Y'all didn't see the pink one?
Oh shit.
The only black we seen is the black you pulled up in.
So y'all ain't see the pink one. Only Lynette. Oh,
The
so
pink
only
one.
Lynette seen the pink one.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you say Mary Kay now?
Lynette say she seen the pink one. D. Simone says she seen the silver one. I'm confused. Lynette said the pink one is fire. Y'all ain't see it.
No, that's the one she want. And you want the white one.
Oh, you say the red color was the outline around.
Oh, okay. I knew it was some color on that white one. I knew I seen some color somewhere.
Let me see.
I done had to go back 3 times. Like, I know I ain't tripping.
Doing
About this black car. Shit.
y'all doing all this, and in about 2 or 3 weeks, y'all gonna see Diamond in the video getting in a white car.
Oh man. So Poochie, why you said that we need to stay in the ghetto, Poochie? Oh, he dropped. He said, they said, how much is G-Wagon going? So I could tell my sugar daddy. Girl, you got a sugar daddy, girl. Oh.
Diamond, they said they seen the white car and a white skirt. So we know which one you want, the white.
So y'all ain't seen the green?
Yeah, we the green shirt you had on?
I thought I put the green on to match the car.
Yeah, the white car.
I ain't putting.
Let me tell y'all, I figured that white car. You know how Mary J. Blige did that video when she had the scarf around her head with the glass on? She said, I'm not gonna cry no more. I'm not gonna cry. I felt like that white car would be good for that, because I'm not gonna cry no more.
This is some bullshit.
Lord Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Q, soon as you blink, that black car gone.
I thought the black one was nice though.
It's sitting up in the corner. Like, yeah, okay.
Oh, they're like a stepchild.
That part.
Oh man. Oh, keeping it real. Okay, you wanna keeping it real. Keeping it real, you know you're in the box, honey. Is that Munchie on another page? Hey, Hink. Married men are winning.
Good morning, Diamond.
Good morning.
Yes, we are.
So Hink, you were saying about the budget. What do you think we need to do about the budgeting?
You need to create one. That's the most important thing if you're trying to buy a house. You got to have a budget.
Mm-hmm.
Live within your means, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you invest in the right things. Make sure you pay yourself, aka feed a pig. You know what I'm saying? Create a spreadsheet. That's probably the most logical thing you should do, and then go from there.
So do we need to put all our money in one pot? They say, what's my cash up? It's the Black Munchie. It's the Black Diamond Show one. Munchie, it's the Black Diamond Show one.
What was your question, Dom?
So you think we need to put all the money in one pot?
Yeah, if you're married, yeah.
That's why you told me don't get the door, because the door ain't in the budget.
No, the doors. No, you said you just got a house built. So if you got a house built, why didn't you tell your builders that you wanted a different door and get it in instead
Because
of
the house was already built.
Oh, so the house was already built. How old was the house?
It's new construction. It's a 26.
Okay, so when you was negotiating with the people, why didn't you tell them you want a different door then?
Because the door was already up.
Okay, well they can always take it down and put a different door up.
Yeah,
and we could have got that paid for through your loan.
Hey, whoever blocked me though, I hope your legs fall off like Big Mama on Soul Food. Don't ever play with me like that, bro. Munchie got money, bro. I'm Munchie for a reason. I got that. I'm Money Mitch, goddamn it.
Did you say that her legs fell off in Big Mama? What?
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
It's like Big Mama on Soul Food.
Yeah, that's irrelevant. So go ahead, Don.
Man, I ain't talking about you, man. I'm talking about me. I said whoever blocked me in the comments, I hope you get diabetes like Big Mama on Soul Food. Don't ever play with me like that, but Munchie got money and I pay. What you talking about?
Yeah, go ahead, Don.
Shit, Munchie ain't no broke ass motherfucker. Shit, I'm from South Carolina. We ain't broke.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what happened. This is my guess what happened. Either during the process, Diamond seen that door, or either after the process, Diamond seen that door and said, I want that door.
After the process, I seen the door. After the process.
See?
So you, after the process, you seen the door and you decided you wanted.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying we'll hold off on that door. That door's not that important. Let's get some other things in the house that we trying to get done first. That door's secondary.
Like what? Like what?
Well, I mean, it depends. You might want to upgrades in your kitchen. I don't know. you know, your appliance. You may not like. You might want stainless steel appliances.
I already did that.
She already did that.
Okay, I didn't know you had an echo, Diamond, but okay.
This is a meaningless conversation because all she care about is that goddamn door.
Well, look, she can do she can do that, but you know, because she's as an individual, she can do that. You can do whatever you want as an individual, for sure. I'm just saying, if we was together,
How much a door? Like around like 45.
4,500, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Not right now.
So if it's not worth it right now, so how long you think? When will it be worth it?
Why don't you wait a year?
After a year?
Yeah, so you at least know.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So after a year, what's going to make a difference? The door would just be only a year old. That would be a difference.
I mean, if you pushing a man that hard to get that door, yeah. But you know, you want to get everything settled so you know what your property tax is going to be, your homeowner's insurance going to be. You know what I'm saying? Making sure we can steadily make these payments and do what we need to do. No other things that needs to come up that needs to be taken care of. That's more important than the door, because like you said, anything could come up on the house, anything, right? So you got to get it fixed, got to get it prepared, got to get it replaced.
Hey Diamond, you talking to soft area men? This is a soft area for men. Don't push a man. We don't want the challenge. Just Diamond, don't put too much on our shoulders right now. Just that door is scaring me. But Diamond, you keep having these soft men coming here with these soft conversations. Don't do this too much to the man. The man needs to be. Just give the man a chance to get you a door next year. You probably be dead, but he gonna get you a door anyway. You keep playing with these soft area men. Hey, Diamond, get what you want, get what you need, baby. Don't rely on somebody to tell you how to do your budget is based on your budget, your groceries. Nobody can tell you how to budget. That makes no sense. And that's not directed to you, sir. So don't take it personal. It's just directed to anybody who talks like you.
I think the door's already in the
budget. That's what I would do. Now, it wasn't in the budget because it just came about after the house was built. So we had to redo the budget in order to get the door. So it wasn't in the budget. Not initially.
It's in Diamond's budget, and that's why she gonna get the door.
Well, but I think, Diamond, are you talking about it as a married couple, or are you talking about it as an individual?
Well, I'm not married.
No, but the scenario was making it sound like
the scenario was my husband. I think my husband would approve the door. I think the husband I choose will approve the door. He'll say, "Baby, that's what you want. Make it go ahead and get the door."
So there you go. So yeah, the budget wasn't in the door because we already had a budget prior to buying the home. You have to already have a budget before buying a home. You don't wait till you get a home and then have a budget. No, you have it before. That's how you got the home, to save the money to have the 20% that you need for a down payment for the home. If you wait to get a home and then try to budget, you too late. You set yourself up for failure. Now, of course, you may have to call an audible and adjust your budget or change your budget or update your budget after you get home, of course. But you have a budget. You should have a budget prior to buying a home.
Budget. So when she wants to do extra things, she can do extra things. So I'm pretty sure the budget is in the door. It might not have been for the door for beforehand, but I'm pretty sure it's there.
So how much? What are you talking about? You talking about like an emergency fund?
No, I'm just.
No. So when you're budgeting, Hank, you're supposed to have. It's just my opinion. You're supposed to have an emergency fund.
Mm-hmm.
A living fund.
What do you consider a living fund?
Living fund meaning when you go out and you do fun things and nice things, traveling and all of that stuff. That's your living fund. When you go out to eat and stuff, that's your living fund. Then you got your bills fund. Right, fun things. Miscellaneous. Thank you, babe. Then you got your bills fund.
Okay.
Right? Then you got your savings. Your savings is your emergency fund, right?
No.
Okay, so no. Okay, so you got your hold on. So you got your emergency fund, you got your
Okay.
savings, you
Okay.
got your miscellaneous entertainment fund, and then you got your bills.
Okay. Well, let me say
So
that
that's four
miscellaneous
funds. So that's
entertainment
four
fund.
funds.
That should be all within that same that trips and travel you talk. That's what that's for. That's all up
Right,
under the
that should be
same
right.
budget.
That's what I said. Entertainment fund.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you threw an extra fund in there. So it
Right.
sounds you went from.
What was the extra fund I threw in there?
So you said the first one. You said for your living, eating, and buying stuff, and then you said for entertainment fund your last one. So now it sounds like you got two
No.
type of
Okay.
entertainment.
No, she like Miss. She just said miscellaneous entertainment like it's together. She put
All
that
of that
together.
together. Yes.
Yeah, she put that together.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you got your miscellaneous entertainment fund. You got one pot for that. Then you got your
Okay.
bills pot for that, where you pay all your bills. Then you got your
Okay.
savings pot, and then you got your
Okay.
emergency fund pot.
Okay.
Right?
If that's how you budget, yes. That's not how I do it, but I understand what you're meaning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me how you do it.
So what I have is we have our bills pot, right?
Okay, that's
We
one.
have yes, ma'am. We have our emergency fund.
Okay, that's two.
We have savings fund, multiple
Okay, that's
savings
three.
fund.
Okay.
Okay. So then we have our miscellaneous fund.
That's four. That's the same thing I just said.
Okay. Hear me out.
Okay.
Then I got funds for retirement.
Okay. So that's a fifth fund. Okay, that's the fifth fund you added on. Okay.
Yes. So that's just a sample of what we do.
All right. So let me ask you this. What is
Yes,
your
ma'am.
what is your savings fund for?
What is my savings fund for?
Uh-huh.
For anything that we would consider like helping our kids out, for college funds or anything like that, or miscellaneous bills that we would deem that was just there for.
Hey, Hank, can you tell them? Why don't you tell them to put their savings money in the money market? That you get more interest on your money market than you do savings accounts.
That's what I have. That's why I have two money market accounts
Okay.
for high
Yeah.
yield interest money
Yeah.
market.
And tell
That's what I was talking about.
tell money
When I
market.
said
Because we say
that's my
savings. I know we say
okay.
savings. They think about traditional savings. I mean, I'm not chopping you up. I'm saying just give them more information.
No, I know what you mean. So
I know you say money market because I know how you think, but I'm saying
so that's the retirement.
still savings account.
Those
Yeah.
are the two retirement funds I'm talking about.
So your savings fund is for the college kids, the college and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hey y'all. Hey
Hey,
Diamond.
hey, babe.
Real quick, I work in financial services. When we first consult with someone, the first thing we say is our goal is to have you spend after you save. So whatever you do, if you buy the door, don't buy the door, however you save, you spend from what's left. So pay yourself, pay your retirement, pay your future, Diamond, and then spend. Whatever's left, you do what you want with. That's it.
Gotcha.
Go ahead, Diamond.
So, okay. And so a year from now, Hink,
Mm-hmm.
what fund would that door come out of?
It will come out of the bill fund.
The bills fund?
Yes, ma'am.
So it wouldn't come out of it wouldn't come out of the entertainment fund.
No.
It wouldn't come out of the savings.
No.
Okay.
So well, you too, Diamond. Because it sound like you be doing the same too. So what's the percentage of all that? It's like
What are you talking about? The percentage?
like you said you have all the funds and stuff split up or whatever. It's so do you go by a certain percentage? like 40% here, 30% here, whatever.
Of what you pay yourself, or it depends on what fund you're putting it in, right? So when I pay myself, right, for retirement, I put a percentage in there, and you put whatever percentage you can afford to come out of your check every week, every other week, or whatever that percentage is. So then I don't have to raise it up every week, every year. So, you know, when you get a raise, you get your merit raise, maybe a cost of living raise, or you get bonuses, it automatically goes up because it's taking it out of your check. So now I don't have to go say, well, I won't put $10 more in there a month or every check. No, I put a percentage because that percentage is going to automatically go. So if I'm paying myself 10% out of every check, then 10% is going to keep going up because I'm going to continue to get raises, increases, and everything like that. So I don't never have to adjust that. I pay the percentage I can afford. You're supposed to pay the lower 10%. I'm paying myself 10%. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
And of course, you pay, you know, whatever your bills is, you pay your bills. You don't have, I always tell people, don't never keep a lot of money in your checking account because you don't gain no interest from that. There's no benefit from keeping extra amount of money
And it's
in
so
a checking.
so the checking account would be the bills money or no?
Yes, strictly bills. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you don't want to gain no interest off of the check. You don't want to gain no interest off the bills money?
You don't. Most banks don't give you interest in your checking accounts.
Gotcha. And what bank you bank with?
Oh, I bank with a few banks.
And all of them don't give you no interest on your checking accounts?
No. But I only have a checking account with one bank as far as personal. It's not for business. Now for business it's different. It's a different bank. So I don't mix my rental properties with the same bank I bank with personally.
Chastity!
Man, they is like y'all hell, boy.
Chastity is hell.
Good morning, Diamond.
Good
She ain't
morning.
the only one, but I ain't
baby.
gonna put the other one on the spot, but she hell too.
Good morning, Diamond.
Good morning, honey.
Hi, I just want to tell you, I go by the 50-30-20 rule. I do 50% for bills, 30% I pay myself, and 20% is for emergency cash, but I never touch that 20%, so I have it in a high interest account. Now, what you said about your door when you got there, it was new construction 2026, which means the door was good. It was nice, but you wanted it changed. So you should have took that out of your wants. That's something that you wanted. That's something that you did not need. So that should have came out of your account when you pay yourself.
Right, yeah, it's definitely a want. It's definitely not a need.
Right. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I went by the 50-30-20 rule. My dad taught me that years ago, and I stuck by it. It's worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said I believe she already got that in her budget.
Go ahead, Don.
No, I'm listening to y'all.
Well, look, unfortunately, most people don't have a budget.
So y'all, we
Most
have to
people
have
don't.
four. So we have to have
Go
four accounts. So we have to have four pots. If y'all listen to Heat, we have to have four pots. We gotta have. Okay, name the pots again.
No. You don't have to have 4 pots. You do what's best for you. That's just what's best for me and Mrs. Hink. Some people look. Most people don't budget anyway. Most people do not budget. Their budget is all under one budget. Whatever I got in my check account is what I got. It is what it is, and it's unfortunately that's how a lot of people can't make money or come together and build or do anything because they don't budget.
And that's what I think people need to learn though. They need to learn. They say I need to see this door. Can we see the door? Oh shoot.
Yeah, most people don't want to listen. They just want to criticize and critique. They really don't want to listen, unfortunately.
All right, so y'all, we got our bills pot, we got our
Shout out to
retirement pot, we got our
shout out to the
savings
retirement.
pot,
Yes,
and we
ma'am.
got our miscellaneous pot.
Hey, Don, what's your discussion? I have a question. So I guess, and all the pot, and everybody's pot sound is definitely admirable. But I guess where are you starting from? That would be my question. Like, what's your starting point? Are you both out of home? Are you was one of y'all in a home and you come together to get in a home? Are you married?
I
Well,
think
what's
Uncle
your
Bernie,
give
Uncle Bernie,
give us a
I think Uncle Bernie, these pots should be had. I think we should start with these pots, regardless of being in a relationship or a marriage or not. These
okay,
pots,
Yes,
very true, exactly, very
exactly,
true. Okay,
exactly.
and my question again is where you're starting from as far as your accommodation, your living arrangements.
What do you mean?
what do you
So
mean?
like, so like you as an individual, what's your living arrangement currently? Like, where are you starting from when you put all this together, all these pots you got going on?
You can start it from the
It
first
shouldn't
day you
matter.
get a job.
I think
No,
right.
no, no, no. I got no. I don't. You, no, now, see, okay. Now I'm not saying job. What is one's living arrangements?
Like what I'm saying, I don't think it should do the living arrangements
Where do
matter.
you live?
Uncle Bernie, do the living arrangements matter?
Well, what are you striving for? So you may not need to change your living arrangement. So why would you put a budget for a house? I'm asking like where you start. Like sometimes like your budget should have a starting point. Everything has an antecedent. Okay, I can say I want to budget for a house, but am I budgeting for a house that I need? I budget for a house I want to have an investment property. I want to budget for a home for extracurricular activities. What is your need and what are you budgeting for and where are you starting from? Are you in an apartment right now and it's comfortable? You may be able to pay your rent, but you set your budgets for other economical reasons that are progressing. I'm saying like, so what's your starting point
So,
before the
so
individuals? Are you first out of school? Are you in your mom's house? It doesn't matter. And even if your mom, there's nothing wrong being in your parents' house. I'm just saying like, but when you do these budgets, like, what are you budgeting for?
I think Uncle
And
Bernie,
what do you? Yeah.
It's
I
Bernie.
think Uncle
Go ahead.
Bernie,
I was saying,
I think Uncle Bernie, it should start from the time you start that job and start making money. I don't think it matters about your mom's house. I don't think it matters about your apartment. I don't think it matters about your house. I think you should have this. You should have 4 pots, and you should have this budget by the time you walk in and get your first paycheck.
okay. Now I like that, but let me ask you a question. So if you have these pots, right, and let's say but if you start from your first job, let's say you start from just your first, let's say you're 16, you start from your first grade or 14, your first grade, some experience. But to me, here's my understanding. I think my thought would be that those pots spread out, they sound good, but maybe I need to find a progressive pot where all this money will progress over, at an expeditious rate, as opposed to I got one pot progressing at 3%, one pot progressing at 4%, one at 5, one at maybe 7, 9% yield, and maybe one at 15% yield. You know what I'm saying? Diversity is good, but I think you diversify at a certain point in your life. I don't know if you diversify when you first come out the gate,
You should
and
all
that's it. Go ahead.
look. The first day you get somebody gives you their first dollars. The first day you should start doing that. The first time you ever get any money, you start it then. You don't have to wait till you get a actual tax paying job. The first time you get if you get $20 for your birthday, you can start doing it then.
Exactly.
You can
Okay.
start then.
So with that $20, are you diversifying it, or are you gonna put it somewhere? Because again, because the amount, am I gonna progress it, or am I gonna take a risk and progress it, or am I gonna diversify it and say, well, I'm
No,
gonna take $1 here, put it over here, $3 here, take 7 here. Now I got $11 out there that I got out there. What I'm gonna do with the other 9? Am I gonna put the other? I'm saying like so. With these, and we're just talking because I think as you talk to people in these meetings, people may get. Sometimes the pots sound good, but what's the pot that would be based on their situation where they are starting out? That's be my thought, my question.
so if I'm 10 years old, I get say $50 total for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep $10 cash for me personally, right? Just to have to spend to get a candy bar, or when I go to the store I want to buy a toy or item or something. I do that. I put the $40 in savings, and I just
Right.
let it sit there, and I continue to do that. Now I'm
Yeah,
starting
definitely.
I'm starting to work. I got a job, so then when I'm starting to work, I keep a percentage for me to enjoy, as we said, the entertainment fund. because we really don't have no bills, right? You're living with your parents. More than likely, your parents are taking care of everything for you, providing shelter, food, some of your luxuries, and probably paying for your entertainment. So I'm going to use that, little bit of money. Now, I don't have to take a lot out of my check, but just a little bit of money just to have in my pocket to do the extra stuff that I want to do. And I'm putting the rest again in savings. Now, when I get up to a certain level on my job, say if I've been staying at that job for a little while and they have stock options, well, now I'm going to look into doing that, investing into 401ks or 457s or 457 Roths or 401 Roth. Those are the higher interests, right? I get higher interest on the Roth. It's better than your 457, your 401ks.
Right.
So I'm gonna invest there the most, right? And then I'm gonna put a certain percentage in whatever I'm eligible to invest in.
Okay, and now with that Roth, in a year's time, can you acquire 18K?
It depends on how much you invested in.
Right, but I'm saying, but on a normal, and so let's just take a normal person who just started out. Could they do 18K in 1 year on the Roth?
Yes.
Why not?
Okay, they can accrue 18K on a Roth.
Yes.
Why not?
Okay, no, I'm not okay. Now tell them how they would do that. I mean, I know how they do it, but I'm saying, why would they do it?
$800 a month you save.
How much?
$800 a month you save.
$800 a month.
$800 a month you save and you put it away. This man,
No. I'm saying, listen.
My son saves $800 a month,
and he'll have 18K out of his Roth, right?
My son saves $800 a month. His plan is every year he has to save over $10,000. They have money that they budget, but it's
I
a
got you.
$2,000
Wait a minute. I hear you, and I hear the accolades for your son. My question for you again: what would get them to 18K a year?
So
plus
18 divided into 12.
If you gotta do that right now, then you're not doing it. That's what I'm saying. Not you, but young lady, if you're doing that right now, I don't have a problem with your math, right? So I'm saying again, but this is good. Break it down so people understand. But basically, $50 a day would get 18K over a year period of time. But my point is that give people raw data so they can know that it's not that hard. If you take $50 a day out of your day and put that away, you have 18K plus at the end of the year. That's every day. That's basically $350 a week. That's basically $1,500 a month. But you have 18K plus at the end of the year, and it's not hard to do. You just have to budget yourself, minimize things that forget your candy bars, your potato chips, your cigarettes. Put that money plus toward a day, but give yourself a starting point. And that's what I said. And then you start
Barney,
getting.
Stop saying it's not hard to do, because it is, because most people can't do it because they don't have the discipline.
Well, no, but I'm saying it's not hard to do.
What about the people that is barely, and I know it's gonna start something else, but what about the people that's barely paying their bills now with what they have?
Exactly. And tell them to get an Armor All bottle, go to a gas station, and Armor All people's tires while they pump that gas for $5 a tire.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm not being funny. No.
But you are. Come on, Barney.
No. I'm not. No, I've done that. You can be at a gas station and do something for people that will pay, but they don't do for themselves. People love to get their tires Armor All at the gas station. They say, wow,
Okay.
they're paying $20 for that.
Okay, cool. I got you, Bernie. So let's do something else that some people may not want to do that. So if that's the case, Q, like you're saying, then you got to be willing to make certain sacrifices. And some of the sacrifice you're going to have to do is time. So that means you're going to have to sacrifice your R&R time and maybe have to get a second job in order to do what you got to do. Nobody said you don't have to do it forever, right? You could do it for a short period of time, but that's what you may have to do.
Well, but the bottom line is though, I would just say again, find out what your baseline is, and then where you're gonna go from there, and then find out again. And a lot of stuff we're talking about too is based on where we are in our lives, our peers. Like I think a lot of our discussion is based on where we currently are in our age group. So my monetary thoughts would be kind of different based on. I'm 65, so mine would be a little different than say you guys. You guys may have more microwave ideas, and my ideas are more of like say oven ideas.
No, sir, that's not true. My son's 32 And my daughter is, all of them are under 40, and they have good credit scores.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
because we set them down,
Awesome.
early and started them on a check registry as if they were writing checks. They were writing them to themselves
Awesome.
and
Yes, ma'am.
depositing them. So what grieves me is that our people are always setting up other people for failing, but this gentleman is giving very good wisdom. And I think people should have a pen and a piece of paper and write it down. That's why I came up, is because it's not about what I taught my children. And everybody don't teach their children this. They don't teach their nieces and nephews this. I'm 60, and I am not foolish with my funds. I think I get aggressive when I'm purchasing homes. I won't purchase a Benz. I put my kids through private school. I put it through their education. So my investment was them. And I got a good return back because they not trying to come back home to me. They all have their own. And what grieves me is that I believe that a single mom could have a budget if she sat down with a good financial advisor. And a lot of women, even myself, used to be aggressively addicted to buying purses when I was younger. But when I saw that it was foolish and it didn't do any good to my children, I started investing in them. But I like what this gentleman is saying because it's very wise. In our place, 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 in our.
So he's actually correct. So getting a second job, you're sacrificing to make it. That's absolutely right. So he's not saying anything wrong with the 50, 30, 10, 10 rule. Is 50 for your bills, 30% for your needs, 10% for your investments, and another 10% for your debt or repayments. That's simple. So Hank is not incorrect at all. He's telling you the right things. Life comes with sacrifice.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm not being mean when I say this, how most single moms are barely making, how they going to afford a financial advisor?
My children never knew what hungry was until I got married.
So let's use an example. Q, hold on, Hank.
You saying you got married and knew what hungry was? What you said?
Let's use this.
I'm being sarcastic.
Okay.
I worked. I'm an LPN, so I worked 2 jobs to make sure they did not know. They didn't know Mama was struggling because I had to sacrifice. A lot of times they had to be with my mom and my sister, but it was only to make it better for them. Then I got married. And then we began as adults sitting them down and telling them the harsh reality of how things have to go. If you want to have it, Santa Claus ain't real. We don't celebrate commercial just because America says to celebrate holidays. I'm not with the 4th of July. I'm with June 19th. I'm with different things that happen that give my children wisdom, but I'm not with Christmas. I don't celebrate it. I celebrate a new year.
Okay, can I repeat one more time?
Oh yeah, go ahead. That Babs.
Right, so the 50-30, the 50-30, 10-10. You have 50-30-20. You also have 50-30, 10-10. 50% for your bills, 30% for your needs, 10% for your investments, and another 10% will be for your debt or repayments.
Question was, how can somebody afford a financial advisor? Well, fortunate for you, you have a bank, and most banks have financial advisors, and they at least giving you the basic knowledge dealing with the bank, your banks that you have. So go to your bank, talk to your bank, and ask them, can you meet and talk to their financial advisors? Now, if your bank doesn't have that, you need to get to a different bank.
It depends on what urban cities you're in. Some of your libraries also have on hand too. They have them sketched like once a month or twice a month. You can check your local libraries as well, or community centers. They have people who are on hand doing that.
I appreciate it. I didn't know about it. Appreciate it.
And some of y'all banks call y'all
but a lot of y'all probably think it's spam, or some of y'all don't answer the phone for numbers that y'all don't know that's not saved in y'all phone. But some of the banks, they will call y'all and say, hey, or they even send emails and say, well, hey, here's, let's see how we can do this, or I see you have such and such, let's see how we can, invest this money into make your money earn money. Like, but a lot of y'all have the mindset of, oh, I don't answer phone calls, I don't know, or something like that. But most of the banks, they'll call y'all.
Yes, ma'am. So once a month, I get a call from my banks. Once a month, I get emails probably about 2 to 3 times a month from my bank. They always want to try to help me, make my money grow, as they say, or help me build it, or look into this investment or that investment. And the only thing you have to do is just hear them out. Just hear what they say. And it might be beneficial, it may not, but at least hear them out. They always ask you, what can we do for you? What can we do to help you?
Liberation, if you were trying to come in the box, you can't come in the box. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
Yes. And when they ask that question, that's when you present it. Well, I'm looking to get a little bit more financial advice. Have the conversation.
Let's just use this example, right, Q? Because I think you were asking about how they can afford. Let's say a child that's 21 years old makes $18 an hour, right? So roughly a month after taxes, take home about $2,400 a month. Why will it not be okay to stay with your parents? That's number one. Or find you a roommate where you can divide the money, your rent. Then you'll be able to apply those rules and leave comfortably. Now let's use a 30 years old that makes the same amount a month, right? That's going to be the same thing. Let's use that because somebody was a child. That's going to be the same thing. Life comes with sacrifices. The problem is a lot of people decide to live beyond their needs, and we have to be truthful. That's the problem. People hate to admit that. They want to live lavish. Yes, it feels good to get up in the morning, having a nice drink, having a nice breakfast. But if you cannot afford it, why would you put yourself in those situations? Then cry in the river later. We have to be truthful with the people. So a lot of comments saying, be realistic. It's the position you as an individual, you put yourself into. We have to admit it ourselves first. Be accountable within yourself in order for you to see the change.
Could I jump in and offer a little bit of advice as well?
Go ahead.
I think a high yield savings account is the best way for new starting out. You can actually pay bills from a good high yield savings account. And every day your money, if you have a savings account with Wells Fargo, Bank of America, all the big banks, you're only getting 0.5%. Right now, in my high yield savings account, I'm getting 4.5% yearly for what is in my account. You can actually pay bills from that. So I advise you to open a high yield savings account. I have mine with SoFi, and they advise you to pay bills the day, the day before. So every day your money is making interest, and you're gonna. When I was with Wells Fargo, I was getting like 4 to 5 cents a month in my savings account. Now with my SoFi, I'm getting like $90, $100 in my savings account just off of interest. And you can do a lot with $100 a month, just for having your money in that account. And again, it comes with a routing number as well as a account number, so you can pay bills out of your high yield savings account and make your money make money, basically. And your bank is not going to tell you that. If Wells Fargo call you and say, "Hey, how could we help you?" They're not going to say, "Well, your money can make money in a high yield savings account." They're going to try to keep your business within their house. So that's just my advice.
I have SoFi. SoFi is real very good. If anybody don't know about it, take a look at SoFi. SoFi is real good, in my opinion.
I did tell people a while back, if you open a Fidelity account, the FNILX account, it gives you a nice little high end dividends wise or whatever for it is based off market. But a lot of people don't want certain financial advice. They want you people to tell them how y'all got what y'all got and how to get what y'all got. They don't want the advice of you gotta work hard and save your money and put it away. Yes, this is me and I've been here on this page before, so I don't know shit. But
So,
yeah, you
so Corey, this is the thing. Even Capital One started a few years ago an account that they call 360 performance account. Every single month, whatever amount you have in that account, they give you an extra bonus or interest. Even Capital One has it. The
but
interest can
everybody
be
can't get a
1%.
Capital One account now.
Say it one more time.
Everybody can't get a Capital One account now.
No, this is a savings account. They don't even run your credit. This is not
Oh,
a credit card for none of that. This is
I
a
hope
savings
so.
account.
I hope so, Babs,
Right.
because I ain't
So
gonna
it's a
lie.
savings account. It says I have one of them. It's one of my accounts. They
You
do
got
pay you
credit, you
interest.
Babs.
No. I do have a credit card with them, and I also have a savings account with them. Also, this is not a credit card. This is a savings account that you have with Capital One, just like another bank, and they pay you interest every single month.
So
Yeah,
some of your best hold on, Core. Some of your best interest is going to be paid through the online banking. Now, I have online banking. I prefer a brick and mortar banking because I can just go talk to the people and interact and all of that. I prefer that, but your highest interest is going to be paid online as far as your high yield savings.
I ain't gonna lie. I just use the brick and mortar for transactions. I ain't gonna even lie. I use that to pay the bills. So I transfer what I need over, pay the bills, and keep it pushing. I don't use them anymore for savings or anything like that because they bullshit. The money you put in there, you keep in there, you're not getting, you're not getting your value as Mr. Jones came up here and said. Even at $90 to $100 a month, that's you looking at over $1,000 a goddamn year for your money just sitting there. Banks use your money to loan out to other people. They collect interest and give you a fraction of that shit. So I don't even use them no more. I got multiple bank accounts, but it's only just to move money. It's not to save. It's not. I keep it in raw. I keep it in other shit. I keep it in money marketing accounts. I do it like that. I don't keep nothing in banks. I just bills and that's it.
That's what I was sharing earlier, that I wouldn't keep a lot of money in my checking. There's no need because you gain no interest from checking. So you just keep whatever your bills is you need it is what you should keep in your checking. That's it. Nothing extra, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is they only insure up to 250,000. 250,000 is the max that they will insure. So you're gonna have to get multiple accounts or have to get offshore accounts in order to have your money coverage as far as insurance wise.
But this is the
give you another
thing.
Corey.
How do you start? Like, because there's a lot of people that may not have the money, and that's the thing. Don't make that type of money. Where would be a good place to put $20-$30 a month, whatever you can say? Because I think that's where a lot of people feel, and it's just really you should
I
have
just
five
told
hundred
you that,
dollars
Corey.
for an emergency or a rainy day, but you need access to that $500 instantly. But when you saving small for people who really live paycheck to paycheck, and I believe everybody should be able to put up at least $20 out of their paycheck a week. $20 is
I
minimum.
just told you one of the simplest ones that you can do, Capital One. Like, this is not a credit card. This is a
But you,
360
but you
thing.
can't. Capital One don't have so many brick. Now they got a
Neither.
Capital One where I'm from in Miami.
Corey, is you have online access. Anybody that's using their phone right now to listen to Diamond, the same way you were able to download TikTok, you can download that Capital One app. So there is no
But
excuse.
but how you withdraw it?
Say what? You
How
can make
you with?
transfer with that account. It's a savings account. That's what I'm telling you. This is not a credit card.
Yeah, but I know they don't normally issue debit cards and shit. Listen, I ain't had.
You can make
I got a savings, but I
I'm saying
don't.
you can make a transfer from that Capital One savings account to your actual bank account.
So you gotta link them.
You don't even need the card.
Yeah, you gotta link them. But listen, I got my Bank of America linked to my Navy. That shit take days. I'm talking about where can you put it to have instant access? That's what I was saying. Instant access.
Okay. Well, okay. How about this? I'm pretty sure. Let's say somebody that lives in the country, banks may be 45 to an hour away from you, right? So you actually have to go to that bank. You have no choice because you live in a town where there is no actual branch. Where you at? All these are part of the sacrifices that I'm talking about. You have to make them. It comes with it. That's life.
Well, and
So
it's also going to depend on what you're trying to withdraw and how much you're trying to withdraw. Now, if you're trying to get cash, a bank's going to need 24 to 48 hours in order to produce a certain amount of cash for you. Or if you have to get a check written, and that's different. But it depends on what type of withdrawal that you're going to need and how much it's going to be. Go ahead, Q, my bad.
No, I was just saying. I'm talking about regular money. I ain't talking about big money, but regular money. What I've done in the past, I use either Cash App or Venmo. I transfer it there and then transfer it out to whatever account I need.
Corey, are you talking about regular money, or are you talking about like? Are you talking
He's talking about regular money because he say $30 savings, $20 savings. Yes, that's regular people. That's our economy.
Okay.
Right.
But it's
So
even with that though, Q, it still depends on how much you only allowed to transfer so much.
That's why I said regular money. I got baby money. I got $20 money. I ain't got money like that.
Shout out to you, brother.
I got $20 money. I ain't got no money.
and you know what? Let me say this. I agree with one thing that Corey says. Anybody is able to save $20 or $30 a month because you know why? It's something that you actually buying every single day. Let's say somebody that smokes. That $10 that you that you're underestimating can't go to your savings account or that $20. So anybody is able to do it. It's within ourselves. It's a self-discipline. And we like that as individuals. We like it.
But that's the most important word though, the discipline.
Yes,
it is. That trumps everything. That's why I talk about everybody should have a budget. I don't care if you're poor as hell, you should still have a budget. But it takes discipline in order for you to do these things. And like we said, most people don't have it, don't have the patience for it, or just downright just honorary don't care. Let me say this one last thing. The best thing that ever item that I could know for kids that you ever was Monopoly, and how much that helped me show my son on how to finance and budget and all of that. That's a great game to use for your kids, and showing your kids how to save, how to budget, how to spend, and how to invest.
Oh, my kids get mad at me. I beat their ass. They don't want to play no more.
The way the world is, and so they're gonna have to get used to that. Not everybody's gonna have the money. Not everybody's gonna be blessed. Not everybody's gonna be financially literate. They're not. So you got to learn this tough lesson though.
Even if it's gonna take somebody. Corey, I don't know if you're trying to say something, but we can hear you.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Let me say this. Even if you have to downsize from a 3-4 bedroom to a 1 bedroom with your child or your 2 kids, do it. If you can do it for like 6 months and take the rest of that extra money that you used to pay for a 4 bedroom and put it in a savings account, fucking do it. That helps. Those are the sacrifices that you're making as an individual. So you can live better tomorrow. It's a mindset.
I agree. So that's why I said when I said live below your means.
Yes.
Just because somebody say live below your means don't mean you're living poor. But you know where your budget is. You know where how much you can afford to do and what you can't do. Live below that. Like I think Diamond was saying earlier. Don't eat out every day. Don't go to that vending machine spending about $5 to $6 every time you go. Don't do that. Put that money in a piggy bank and watch it accumulate. Again, you got to
Now
remember, always pay yourself. Make you
men
the
are being
priority.
unfair.
Make you the priority.
You men are being unfair. Y'all know that's not possible in certain situations.
Why not?
So, because if a person don't look the part or like living below their means, that's the biggest sacrifice of anybody. That wanting a new outfit, new pair of shoes, getting certain things in life. Yeah, it don't work that way.
But
Y'all know
remember
that.
what Hank said though, Corey. Discipline. That's the problem. Discipline. So it's doable. You want to have the nice shoes, the nice clothes, the nice cars all that time. But if you don't have the discipline, you're not going to be able to do it.
Can I add this and I'll drop down?
Sure, yeah.
Another way to also help financially and build credit, if you're able, is to have a credit card and to pay your bills on your credit card and then to wipe the balance out every month. So some credit cards have like money, like rebates, like they'll give you money. They'll give you, I don't know how to explain it, but they'll give you money. So for every purchase or for every dollar you spend or you put on that credit card, they actually rebate you some money. You actually can build money that way, and it helps to build your credit. So instead
What
of
happened to mommy stick up?
Hey, Diamond, I don't know if Selena knows shelter.
So instead of paying your bills directly from your account to the creditor, pay it on your credit card and then pay your credit card off every month.
Yep.
And that'll help. Yeah, cashback. It's called cashback.
Yes.
And, or points if you like to travel. And that will help to build your credit and it gives you a reward and a benefit.
Yep.
So
that would be a great idea for somebody who's disciplined. But you're talking about undisciplined people who will not use it just for gas. It'll get used at them vending machines. It'll get used going out. Well, I ain't got the cash, but I have his credit card, and I'm going to swipe, and I'm going to swipe, and I'm going to swipe. I'm going to get this new outfit because there's a concert coming up. I'm gonna swipe. I'm gonna get these football tickets, man, because I need tickets to the game because they lack discipline. Now, for a disciplined person, that's great advice, Yoshi. But for the undisciplined person, it's not, because they will abuse their card and forget, right? And then they're just gonna pay the minimum. They're not gonna pay the balance.
I understand, Heat, what you're saying, but everybody don't fit. You know what I'm saying? For those that understand the importance of that, then now they have that information in case they didn't have it before. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like I remember
got
somebody saying before, like never use your credit card for food. Don't ever buy food with your credit card, because why would you do that? Use your cash or your debit card, because you're consuming something immediately. If you don't, for an undisciplined person, now you're paying for that McDonald's over a series of time. That's crazy. You spent $20 on McDonald's and it's taking you you're paying $40,
Now wait,
$45 back.
Wait, Yoshi. It's some bank that have some cash backs.
Food.
Fast foods and stuff. Yes. So you can use that. So
Right. I understand like debit cards and stuff like that, but I'm saying just in general, it's just never good to use your credit card to buy food. In general. I'm not saying.
But Yoshi, that's still the same concept of if I'm gonna fill up my tank every week and I use my credit card and it's $70 to fill up my tank. And when I get paid, I put that $70 back every time. That's the same as food. If I know, because that's what I do out here. I would use my Apple card because it give me cash back, real good cash back on my Apple card. So when I go and tap and all this, I use my Apple card, get the cash back and stuff. If I eat out 7 days a week at $10, I'm spending $70. I put that money right back when I get paid.
But that's the thing,
That's
Corey.
how.
You're putting the money right back. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the person that's disciplined. I'm talking about the person that's just using their credit card just to use their credit card. That's paying the minimum. I'm not talking about that. If you paying your balance off every month, it don't fucking matter what you use it for because you paying it off every month. You know, but if you're not paying your balance off every month, don't use your credit card for food because you're going to be paying for your, you know what I'm saying? They're getting interest. The game is that you're paying interest. You don't want to pay the interest. So when you don't pay your balance off completely for that month, they're winning because you're paying more because they're getting the interest. Is that right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Apple give you good. If y'all don't have one of them cards, they give you good cash
Okay,
back. Shit, they give you cash back on everything.
What about the people that don't qualify for credit cards? What do you tell them?
I would say
Know how to budget.
get a
Know how to
secure.
budget.
No. For a person who don't have a credit card, I'm gonna tell you the best way to do it. Take you about $200 or $300 if you can. Go to your bank and get a secure credit card, and then use that and help and build your credit that way. Use that secure credit card that's based on your money to help build up your credit. And then when you are able to get a credit card, a Capital One or whatever the case is, then you switch that money that you use for a secure credit card into a high yield savings account. And Navy Federal has a high yield savings account too, by the way.
And I think
But you still wouldn't have to. I ain't gonna lie. Before you get a secured, you need to know how to budget, and your banks do offer. Like me, my first credit card after I got out of prison was my Bank of America. I got a $500 secure credit card for $100. I didn't have to put the whole 500 down. They had a promotion going on, so I got that. But make sure you are saving so they can see that you are saving. You have your savings, your checking. Make sure you are saving, that you can put something in that savings account so they can see. If your shit saying 0 and every check you get, all that money is going out, they'll never have no promotions or none of that for you, and you will have to take those $200-300 and actually put it in there and keep it in there. So if you fuck their money over, they know they got their money right there. So that's the way that shit go. But I got mine for $100. That card is like $1,500. It's like 9 years old, so it's like $1,500 right now. But that ain't the best one I got with them. But yeah.
So let me add this part. Let me add this part to
This is a signature loan. You can get a signature loan, and that's a low loan that you could pay like between $1,000 to $3,000. You can get a signature loan and build your credit from there using those signature loans.
So let me use an example, right, to teach people something. Let's say, because as an individual, what we do hate, this just normal in us. We do hate change, right? So when it comes to discipline, let's say somebody that lives a regular life, smoke cigarette, 9 to 5, take the bus, don't have a car. Let's use the example. The way that you can help yourself with discipline. Let's say that cigarette, you had to buy it every single day, a pack of cigarette, or for a week. Instead of, how much it costs, Corey? Anybody knows?
Shit, Newport's about 25 right now for a pack.
$25. Okay, so let's use that amount, $25 that you spend every single week for a Newport.
Yeah, $25. No, I think I don't know, I don't smoke bass, but I think people going through a pack of cigarettes every 2 days.
Every 2 days. All right, so let's do this. Let's use that. Let's use that example just to teach you discipline, right? Every 2 days, you can smoke 1 pack of Newport of cigarette. Instead of doing it every 2 days, how about, so let's say every 2 days is 7 days in a week, right? So about 4 pack, you don't spend it, right? Throughout the whole week. Set your goal for that week. You used to do every 2 days. Now I'm gonna do every 4 days for 1 pack. That's how you teach yourself.
Babs, that's a whole different ballgame. You got remember, that's a habit for people.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So people can't even control. So
remember, we try to minimize the spending. So they used to buy it every 2 days. Now let's try every 4 days. That's the goal for just 1 week. After you do it for 3 weeks straight.
What about the trees, man? You gotta put the trees man now too.
Right. So all that is this just for all the smokers. I'm saying. So that money that you're spending just on cigarette or smoking,
You
just
can powder out of it.
right. So, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, Bab.
How about you just quit?
You
How about you just quit?
touching
No.
you hitting on a
That's
touchy
not.
subject
No,
right there, Bab.
I'm saying something that's difficult for people to do. So this, even though the quitting thing is not gonna happen overnight. So that's why I say let's just use an example. It's not gonna happen overnight because it's a work in progress, right? So something that you used to do every 2 days, how about you do once a week? You beat that goal. The next goal should be let's do it every 3 weeks. Once every 3 weeks. The next one would be let's do it once every 2 months. You working yourself to better and be able to discipline yourself. That's just an example. I'm using you.
I
That makes sense, right?
get you. That's
Right.
like if
So
you
you start by
get
reducing the stuff that you used to do on a constant, daily basis to once every single month, once every 2 months, once a year.
but as you know, caffeine and nicotine are two of the most addictive substance on the planet. And people like I get what you're saying. Nicotine and caffeine, right? Didn't I say that?
Sugar's
People
probably the
people
most addictive.
people who go get 4 cups of coffee a day, you tell them to cut 4 cups down to 2 at least. Minimize what they doing and use. But one thing about that nicotine, and they got rid of the menthol in the cigs for people to actually try to cut back. And it's still people still going at it hard. So I don't know. That one there kind of touchy. But I get your metaphor. I hope a lot of people understand what you're saying.
So,
But
but
okay.
that goes back to discipline, though. That goes back to that discipline thing, and that's why I said most people don't have it. The discipline. Look, how about you just letting it go because your doctor says, man, if you don't, you're gonna have lung cancer. How about just that news? Hell with the money you're gonna save. How about for your medical period, your health and your well-being? Health is wealth. I digress.
That's why I say it's not gonna happen overnight because just as people, we hate change. We hate it because once we are comfortable in one spot, that's it.
Do those
Trying to change us.
do those nicotine packs work where you stick on your body?
And it's a study out there that say nicotine help with Alzheimer's, but I don't read, so I don't know. Y'all might have to go look that one up yourself.
But
So,
$25
Diamond, they help for my dad.
crazy.
Go ahead.
Now we just saying $25 every 2 days. Cigarette is crazy. That's how much a month? God damn.
I think they $25. I think Newport's what? $12, $13.
Yeah, it depends on what type of cigarette.
It
But
depends on
them
what
patches help for
it
my
is.
dad.
25 times 15 real
But
quick. That's for the month.
it ain't the patches will help, but the problem is like the
How much they spending on the
what's
money?
called
That's 25 times 15 a month. God damn.
So imagine how the nicotine. Imagine
That's
the tree.
$375 right there.
Imagine the tree man.
What the fuck? That $375 go to your bank.
but it ain't just the nicotine or the addiction, it's the what it's called, like the repetition, the routine of them getting up, moving around, smoking. That's how it is. My dad, he just used to smoking a cigarette, doing certain stuff, moving around a certain way with it. That's the problem.
But Q, did you just hear that? That's $375 a month. Some people are unable to save $50, but you're able to do it.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know it. Listen, I ain't gonna even lie. I don't buy cigarettes.
Wow.
But when I go to the stores, I see the prices of them. And they do be price gouging on them Newports in Miami. I ain't gonna even lie. They expensive. My brother smoke them or whatever the case may be. So out of $20, boy, and I know he run through 2 packs a week, but he ain't gonna put them down. All you 3.5 users too. You got to think about it. That's $25 every 2 days. So I get what your point is, Bab, but a lot of these people, they can't. They need that to get through life right now. They
So
stressing.
you got
That's why I
so
say
you
it's a
got
work in
multiple
progress. I'm not
multiple
saying it's gonna
reasons
happen
why you
overnight.
shouldn't. Multiple reasons why you probably should let that vice go. Health wise should be number one.
That's
Price
true.
wise should be number two. Third reason why, because you stink.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I can't afford no tax. Oh Lord.
Nah, he just
I ain't gonna
raw with it.
lie.
I mean, he
I
ain't lying.
think
He just raw with it. He
I
ain't no
think
lying.
tree I think tree smokers worse than the man. Listen, yeah,
Hey, tree smokers are worse than cigarettes.
yeah,
Nah, cause I
cause
don't know
they
what they smoking now, but that shit linger for real.
right and
That
it
shit don't go away.
how you smelling like ass.
Man, that shit crazy. They'll walk in the store and they'll walk out the store still smell like it.
And how much a small bag costs? Like what? $15, $20
For what?
for the bag of the herb.
Oh shit, no. But listen,
The small bag.
if you could find somebody that's selling dimes, you might be all right. But they ain't selling nothing but 3.5s and up. So like nobody ain't wasting their time, especially if they gotta deliver. Oh hell no.
And how much you
You
talking
looking
about?
at
What's the price? How much
some
say
people
40,
it depends
60?
it depends on the grade. But the grade some people get it for the low, you can get it for 25 and up. That's the minimum, 25 and up.
So okay, so still said math. If it's 25 the minimum, stand math, 375 for the month.
So
But that 3 point,
25 should last you every 2 days, right?
it may be 2 days depending on how
Right,
you
exactly.
roll.
Same math. 375 for the month. That's crazy.
If you roll fat, yeah, you ain't getting but a day and a half. You calling that motherfucker every other day. Really. You ain't getting that money.
Y'all better go back to them junts. You better go back to them junts and them top papers.
Nah, they got the raw. The raw is like the top papers and stuff like that. The raw is like that tissue paper almost like. That's what the raw is
Yeah, because
and stuff.
you gotta buy bone blunts and stuff. The raw is that's the top paper, right? That's the white roller paper, right?
Yeah, that's like the white roller paper. But then they still they some people use both. They use the tops and the other what's the shit? You gotta not the like the cigar type shit. They use the other shit which you wrap around them and shit like that. So they use two different types of rolling paper and shit like this. Backwoods. They take the backwoods and roll it. They roll it in the raw, and some people roll the raw with the trees in it and roll it in backwoods. So it all depends on who it is. Some people be spending extra money. They luxury do it. Yeah, the
And
gravelines and all
another
that.
thing that also helps, Diamond, I'm not sure if he's still doing it. You know those QR codes that you used to give away for their discount groceries or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. You probably ain't done it in a while. It's like some type of QR codes that they have to scan and get some type of discount, like Groupons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If it's gonna help you, why not do it?
Download this app called Fetch. I got this app called Fetch where you can just upload your receipts and get gift cards and everything for that too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think people who don't have no discipline and don't know how to budget, y'all need to learn how to coupon. And y'all need to be like when they giving out them little snacks and shit at Dollar General and all that. I think that's the way y'all save. Because if you coupon it, you gonna get more of the bulk stuff you need for a lesser price or whatever, and you go from there. I think that would be the best thing for
But
somebody to try to keep a couple of
the
dollars in their
problem
pocket.
is though, Corey, them coupons, a lot of them, that shit turned to a habit with them too. That's an addiction for them because they do that shit all the time.
But they
No matter if they got too much or not, they keep going.
I
Listen,
mean,
they
but
can keep going and they can get the coupons and they can open up a store.
right.
right, that's what I was
That's what
about to
my
say.
sister
So
do.
because Q, the point is trying to save their money and be able to survive. So if that's what's gonna help, yeah, just go ahead and do it. No matter how long it's gonna take you.
Well, I know. Look, My recommendation to everybody: create a spreadsheet, put all your bills on there. This is how you're gonna help create this budget. Put all your bills and whatever monies or incomes that you make. Balance your checkbook. That's pretty much what you're doing on this spreadsheet. Know how much you got going out and realize how much you got coming in. And of course, if you got more going out and not enough coming in, do you need to make some adjustments? Whatever it is, if that means you need to adjust your vices, whatever those are, then that's what you need to do to the point where you probably should quit, period.
Also, to y'all, remember I got planners. I don't speak on them as much as I used to, but my planners actually on my website is 40% off. It's a 40% discount right now off of everything. But I got planners, and the planners have trackers in them. And in the planner, it has a tracker in there, and you can write down all of your expenses and how much you spend on such and such at the end of the and every week and add it up. And you'll be able to see just how much money going over here, just how much money going over there, what you spending money on this, what you spending on money on that. And then also too, you can set goals and write goals down in your planner. I have that as well.
But y'all,
Shout out to, shout out to the
Go on
planner.
the website, go on Diamond's website, man. Go get your
Kiki,
So-
what's up, man?
So let me finish.
On the website, listen, our website is 40% off. All you gotta use
Okay, there you go.
use code BLACK, capital letter B, LAQQ. That's it. 40% off on the website. Go grab your planners. Grab your planners for your kids too. Grab the planners for your kids too, because you can teach your children how to budget.
Man, they told me you was looking for me, Kiki. I guess it went through late, man. Damn, I had a yapper I was trying to tease Ake down. It's all good. We'll get him another time, though. We'll get him another time, Diamond.
Yeah, that was
Just bank it for me. Hold on, Corey. I'm talking to Diamond. She was looking for me. They inboxed me. I guess my Zelle must have went through yesterday. I was trying to knock down a yapper, but it took forever, Diamond.
Yeah.
And then you moving around back and forth. Yeah, but it finally went through. They said you was looking for me.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, we just banking for Monday. They gonna be yapping and shit Monday. I get somebody. We ain't worried about it, Diamond. We get somebody. Yeah, I heard y'all talking my talk though. What you know about them tops, Q? You talking about the real tops, the yellow pack with the little spinner on top?
Yeah, them my folks used to use back in the day. I don't see them using it no more.
Bruh, when I left LA, we had the zigzags and the white pack. When I got to Mississippi, that's what they use. Shit like cardboard paper.
Bob, it's money talk right now, man. What the hell you talking about?
I'm talking about my situation from Friday, and I just chimed in because y'all had mentioned that too. But that's still money talk because y'all was talking about how much a nigga spend, right? We still talking about I like the way Q said that. Yeah, that's all. It's all good, Babs. What's good?
Go ahead. What's happening?
Hey, let me say this real quick, right? And we got to be a little bit realistic when we talking these conversations of your budget is your bills. All that other shit, that extra curriculum, and stop making yourself like. I know some of y'all be like, "Well, I gotta get my hair, nails, toes, this. I gotta." Man, that shit. Some of that shit ain't a priority. Y'all gotta separate your needs and your wants. A lot of y'all be putting your wants and needs to fucking together, and that be the fucking problem. So you gotta know what your priorities is and shit like that. Them needs and them fucking wants, and a lot of y'all just be crossing them lines. So when you making your budget out, make sure this is what I wanna do, not what I need. I need to pay my rent, and sometimes you niggas take from your needs and apply them to your wants, and that's why you niggas don't. Sometimes you niggas take from your needs. Damn, dog, you gotta play the music while you niggas take from your needs and apply them to your wants, and that's why you niggas be late on your goddamn bills. So we gotta be realistic. Yeah, my $40, if my needs come first, you ain't getting them $40. Fuck you. Fuck catching the nut. My needs come first. The bills come first. Fuck them lot lizards. Yep. That's how it is, y'all. Fuck the lot lizards. So I got my priority straight. Just so y'all know, don't come at me. I'm not giving you 40. I gotta pay my shit first.
I
All
know
right?
that's right. I know that's right. Pay your
About
bill first, Corey. So
Bills
bottom
about
first.
five
line
years
is
ago.
you have a lot of apps on your phones that you can create a spreadsheet. You don't have to necessarily have to have one on your computer or your desktop or anything like. You have plenty of apps on your phone on how to create a budget. Use whatever means necessary. Diamonds, notepad that you can order from Black Diamond right now. You can get 40% off by using capital BLAQQ. Do that. Get 40% off. Shout out to Diamond.
And then also too, y'all, also too, don't let this just be a conversation for adults. Teach your kids. Teach your kids. You know, y'all got kids in y'all house. Teach your kids. 7 years old, 10 years old. Take them to the bank with y'all. Teach your children. A lot of us didn't know certain things back in our younger days, but now there's a lot of knowledge out there, a lot of free knowledge out there. Teach your kids.
And Diamond, the best knowledge is if you got a nigga that you fucking on, and this nigga ain't buying no grocery, cutting that bill in half, doing something, you better have a dry ass coochie. That's the best knowledge.
I mean, yeah, but you can't tell them nothing. They say they independent. They don't need a man, you know what I'm saying, to help them pay the bills and nothing. They independent, yeah.
I like what Metcalf says. Yeah, give them a chore, and pay them monthly allowance. That helps them too.
Yeah, I used to get allowances.
But also too, your chores should already be there, whether you had the money to pay them or not. They should still be doing chores for the gate.
That's part of the education. Yeah.
You know what my dad told me one time? He said, "You get your allowance when you come to the table." That's what my daddy told me. I said, "God damn, what does that mean?"
Chores should be chores. That's chores is life. That's life. Period. Chores is life.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's ways as a YN you can get. I ain't gonna say YN, but it's ways of a young black kid you can get money. I used to sweep here at the barbershop when I was 13, and I was getting paid for my chores. And during the winter times when we lived up in Ohio, we used to shovel snow. Me and my brother was making like $300 a weekend shoveling snow.
Let me tell y'all, my oldest son, he was talking about that. He said, "Mama, remember when we used to get your lawnmower and we used to go and cut yards? They used to cut yards for $20, 10 front, 10 back."
And if you want it rake, we'll charge you extra $5. Yes, ma'am.
So
That's what we
did,
did.
so did, so did.
That's fucked up. They barely cut the yard at home. Let me stop playing.
I was cutting yards.
Say that.
I was cutting yards.
And another thing, everybody like who said it? I think you said you got your phone. You got a smartphone because you're able to listen to Diamond. Goddamn it, okay? You're able to
Yeah, you
download
talking about me?
to that. Huh?
Who you talking about? You talking about me?
Nah, he talking to him.
No, I was saying what Hank said. But yeah, anyway, so you got a smartphone. You're able to download
What'd you say,
TikTok.
Dad? My
Now
bad.
we just repeat something that you said. You're able to listen to TikTok, right? It's gonna just find you 1 hour or 30 minutes throughout your whole day. Get on YouTube and learn one skill set.
Yeah.
Get on YouTube, university, and learn one skill set. So you can be able to do it when life happens.
Yeah,
Get
carpet.
hustle. Get
But I
yourself.
went to vocational school for that shit come in handy. You know what I mean? That shit come real in handy. Cause I used to work I used to get paid under the table in Florida. I know a dude, he got a bunch of felonies. He one of them he one of them trailer park kings, but he chilled though, right? But we used to install windows and stuff. He used to make bank, like so serious. He used to make bank because it's like Home Depot go charge you, and he just maxed the price, And he had his truck, you know what I'm saying? He just drive around installing windows, installing cabinets, all types of stuff. And a lot of stuff he told me you can just learn this on YouTube. So everything Bab's saying is facts.
Yes, and I was up. Let me tell you something. During the pandemic, I was still working because I was working from home. But I was up at 3 in the morning and I have to start work at 7 a.m. But from 3 to 7, I'm on YouTube learning how to make trades, how to do trades, day trading. And it took me about 6 months to feel comfortable doing it by myself. So those are sacrifices that I made myself to stay up late at night when everybody sleep so I can learn something. So it's
Now,
in you.
that there, I've been trying to find people. See, because I work. I don't have time between that 9:30 and that 4 o'clock bell, the after hour with ETF. I don't have time to pull them triggers like I need to. But I be trying to find people, and I was willing to pay for people to be tutored and learn that shit. And then I just take the money because people don't even know. You can make your whole salary a year, even more, with day trading. Some people don't even walk home with $1,000 a week
I'm gonna tell you something.
out here.
Y'all,
It's sweet.
if y'all know how to do day trading, jump on it now because the minute the minute a lot of black folks learn how to do day trading,
Oh, it's
y'all
gonna be
gonna see
over.
that shit gonna change. Y'all gonna be like, oh, day trading ain't that money gonna change and everything. So the
They
minute
already changed it. They already changed it, Diamond. They
because a
already
lot of
changed it.
people on it.
Yeah, they implemented something. I got it on my E-Trade the other day about day trading. They implemented something the other day about the account and the way that you trade and stuff like that. I
Actually,
read
they
it, but I
increased the
don't.
time. Corey, they increased the time on options where you can trade. They did. So it's longer, But what I was about to say, I'm sorry for interrupting, but what I was about to say is invest in ETFs that pay you weekly. Like that challenge I did a couple months ago. Remember, Corey? A couple people jumped on it
Yeah, with the
and they seen something in their account. You can do with a Robinhood account just as little as $5 and an ETFs. YMAX, YMAG. Those are two good ones. And just watch the next week how much it pay you. It's gonna pay you more than what a bank pay you in a week. So they
facts.
they talking a good talk up here. Y'all need to listen and take notes.
The numbers dropping, they ain't.
Ever you said Y Mag and what else?
YMAX.
Y Max. Okay.
I tell people to get ARR and DX. ARR is a real estate thing. They
LB,
ain't
they
going
don't want to put
nowhere.
in. LB, they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to do it. They want people that they want handouts. They don't want to do it.
AMDY. That's another good one that pays weekly.
That's
You know,
right.
I
Shout out,
I I,
shout out to the
I
bucket
have
shakers.
I have a couple of them. You inbox me, I'm willing to help you. It may take me a time to get to you, but I do get to people because several people have inboxed me and I get to them. You know, so I want to see somebody come up. That's the way I am.
Oh, that's right. Right on to you, big brother.
Hey, just another thing too. I'm gonna let y'all know this too. I don't know if y'all know about the STEM setting on TikTok, but your kids can learn a lot on TikTok on the STEM section. They got stuff about like dinosaurs, math problems. You can learn a lot on TikTok too. You don't have to always go to YouTube.
And I'm all for that shit.
And you
Oh
don't
yeah,
have to. That's why I say you don't even have to do it all day.
And
You can just spend like 30 minutes to 1 hour throughout your whole day just to learn every single
and
day. Just stay consistent.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. If y'all watch Netflix, Netflix is at $80.34 right now. Netflix split about a
Yeah.
little minute back. It was like over $1,000.
And I'm
So
eating
they
too,
split.
Corey. I'm eating too. I'm invested
Right.
in Funkos. I'm invested in Nike, Netflix. Anything that I use, I invest in. Anything I
Right.
purchase, I invest.
exactly. 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 And another thing, pay attention to what's going on in the world today. We got the Hormuz Strait. We don't got boats coming through oil. So invest in Exxon Petroleum and watch your money grow. Whatever, listen to Trump. Whatever
Oh,
this man say, you make moves with him. You don't gotta like him, but make moves
I'm
with
not a
him.
big fan of the Donald Trump.
You don't gotta be a fan of him, but you trying to make money, bro.
I
you
feel
fucked
that
you
though.
fucked up that you fucked up that LB. They not gonna understand what you saying when you
Just to
say
believe,
that.
LV, I followed you, bro. I get what you're saying. It's just to believe. I was just trolling.
You know,
You just turned them off to you, LV. You gotta understand that.
but I had tagged you down there, man. You said something about vending machines. Don't do that. I got a vending machine business, bro.
I know
Hey,
that's right, bro.
Diamond, look at what I sent you on Instagram. That was just change alone in 1 month.
Okay, I'll look at it. I'll look at it. I got
You know,
my hands tied up. I'll look at it and see.
I thought about jumping in it, man. LV, somebody had talked to me about it about like a couple months ago, and I thought about getting me a couple of them, putting in a barber shop and in the grocery store.
LV, I gotta
if it's a
holler
lot,
at you too.
all right. If it's a lot of foot traffic there, do it because it's money. It's a nice semi-passive income. You know, yeah, you're gonna sometimes have to put in work because of
I'm gonna need to holler at
repair.
you. I'm gonna need to holler at you after this live.
All right.
Yeah, boss man, I seen that SpaceX. I think it started out at 150, went up to 160. So if anybody was able to get into that, they made some money already.
Oh, is that the
Yeah,
one
but
that Elon
it go
yesterday? That
it
made
go
Elon
it,
Pure there
Yeah,
yesterday?
it dropped yesterday. They put
Man,
it at
that man became a
135, but they
billionaire,
raised
Diamond.
it.
Be careful with SpaceX.
it gonna
That's
drop.
yeah.
It gonna drop first.
That's gonna be a pump
Oh,
and
he's gonna
dump.
pump and dump. Oh, okay.
Nah,
Be
nah, nah. It's not gonna
careful
be a.
with it.
It's not gonna be a. It's not gonna be a pump and dump. What's gonna happen? It's gonna drop, and then after it drop, it gonna take a little drop. After it settles, then it gonna go back up because you gotta remember SpaceX. He doing the Starlink and everything with the internet and all that. That's gonna take off. So you kind of gotta like you can buy in right now, but if it drops, you want to buy in for cost average. So you can get the cost average where if you pay 160 now and it drops to 135, when you buy in at 135 also, it's gonna give you a number like you paid maybe like 150 for it or whatever. So it's gonna
Man,
give you a cost
Correct.
average
You
right there.
correct, Corey.
that boy became a trillionaire in
Correct,
3
Corey.
hours.
Can one of my moms let can one of my moms that have the options? Can y'all let my Pots in, please? He's down in the weight room. My hands is tied up, y'all.
You correct, Corey. But this is a company that they didn't make no money.
Thank you.
But
So
it didn't.
I would
Hold on. It
invest.
did have
I
no,
would.
no.
I would.
The money is not based there. The money is based in the government contracts. SpaceX has the government contracts, so you always want
That's
companies
why.
that have government contracts. Remember the
That's why I
VSAT?
would
Remember the
invest in a
VSAT I
company.
told y'all about? That's government contracts right there.
I
Soon
would
as they
invest
went
in
to war,
companies that they have to use.
but
Think
they're
about who
using
they got to
SpaceX.
use. They got to use companies like they got to use NASA and stuff like that because Elon Musk he's trapped in a contract. He can't just get out of that. He's
He
tied
took
up in
over.
that for at least for over a year. He's tied up in that for over a year because they don't want him to do a pump and dump. He's tied up in that trade up in SpaceX. So I would be
Space,
careful with that. I would invest in
SpaceX.
companies that have.
But you
Go
gotta
ahead.
understand,
No, no, hold on, Corey.
SpaceX is your hold on, because SpaceX is your new NASA. NASA still do their thing, but SpaceX has better technology, better rockets.
But
Remember how they
but
used
you
to
got to
go up?
use companies like Redwire that SpaceX have to go to make they. That's what I would do. Like Redwire.
But
But see, this is the thing though,
You
LB. You got to think
using
about it this way.
they have to
You got
use companies.
to think about it this way though about LB. If it's Elon, you're talking about Elon Musk, right? So even though you thinking it's gonna be a pump and dump, I don't think so because you know why? If he's tied to it, Elon is one of those people that are gonna try to stay constantly making money. His name is attached to the
Yes,
thing,
you.
so he's
That's
gonna
true,
have to use
Bab.
his
I
image.
agree.
He
But
has to use his image all the
I agree.
time to make the money.
but like LV said,
I
Elon has a history of doing starting stuff and saying fuck it and going about his business.
But
Facts.
hold on, even
did
though
you
he,
you
hold
do
on,
y'all
even though
do
though
y'all
he
remember
got,
y'all remember that coin? Y'all remember that coin Trump came out with?
Yeah.
It went up, and in the
Dogecoin,
middle of the night, everybody was asleep. They woke up. A
it
couple
was
people
gone.
became
Yeah.
millionaires, and a couple people it was gone. So
but
you gotta just think.
It
you
was a
gotta
You
know
plan.
when
know,
It
to
was a
jump.
plan.
You gotta get your money. You gotta get your money and go though. I ain't gonna lie, cause I played with it. I didn't take my money. I
But
took
see,
some, but I didn't take it all.
people like him move at early in the morning. They
Right?
move
They
like
move
when
like
me and
10
you were,
o'clock.
like me, the times when me and you used to be on live, I be in
Yeah.
your live. That's when they make their moves. Other people are asleep.
Right.
So
I
you
was
gotta really be up.
I told you that, LB. I was up at 3 in the morning learning trades when
Yeah.
everybody's sleeping. That's when I was doing my trades.
right. But
When
see,
everybody is sleeping.
you got multiple different markets. You got futures market, which runs overnight, and that's every tick. A lot of people don't know about that. So y'all think the stock market closed, it really don't close. It just switches to the futures market and stuff like that. You got overseas markets that are
That's what I was about to
open
say. Yeah, so
overnight.
it's a time zone difference. So in the
Yeah,
state, it would be at 4 p.m. and then overseas is open.
right. But the futures market is still like American style markets and stuff like that. But it's off of ticks and shit like that. I'm not gonna lie. So I ain't gonna even lie, I missed the SpaceX because they offer. But I want you to understand this, Big B. That company is valued at $2.1 trillion. That's the sixth largest company in America. The sixth largest company in America. He ain't giving that up because he has equity stake in that company. He's taking the money by going and selling so many shares. That's how
Okay.
he's getting his money
Okay.
right now.
But let me ask you this. Would you invest in that company or a company where they use product to make what they using?
It depends. Like you say, okay, if Tesla used a certain battery, I would invest in a battery that the company that makes the battery, like it's SK batteries or something. They built a big battery place on one of these goddamn roads here. I think it's in North Carolina or whatever, or South Carolina, one of these shits, right? I would invest in them, but they're not publicly traded. It's a Chinese company, but they operate in America and
That's
stuff
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
Like
So, but
Red Wire,
right.
SpaceX is using Red Wire, and they've been around longer than SpaceX.
But
So why would
how much is red wire?
a lot cheaper?
All right, if it's a lot cheaper, I will go with the red wire so I get more bang for my buck.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, red
That's
wire
the only
is
reason.
at 15 right now.
So
Ooh,
why not? So why not invest in that? Yeah, it's gonna take a minute to go up, but
oh,
hey,
it's a
time.
it's another company, another ETF company that runs along with SpaceX. And I'm not gonna even lie, I was supposed to buy some of that shit, but I put it on my watch list and forgot all about it. Damn, I forgot SpaceX was launching. Cause I was gonna buy that. That was like $3 a share. That shit might be way
You
more
didn't
than
miss
that.
nothing. You ain't miss nothing with SpaceX not investing, bro. Cause trust and believe, it's not
Oh,
gonna do what people think.
I would have spent over $1,000. I would have got like 10 shares, and where it's at 169, I would have sold them.
Okay,
I would have
okay.
just took the little money right now because if it was 130 when it launched, I would have bought like 10 shares and just sold them for the $27. That would have been like
No,
a
I think
$200
it
and
went
something
up.
dollar profit.
It was supposed to come out at 135. I think they moved up to 150 at launch.
Yeah, but Is where they offer IPO because on E-Trade I get offered IPO launches and stuff like that because I got so much in
Okay,
the
okay, I got
account.
you, I got you.
Yeah, I got so much in the account. They give it to you at a price. You know, they get so many shares to give out, and if you got so much in the account, you get a certain price. And when they launch, because they give me the alerts, I signed up for the alerts for IPO launches, but I could buy the IPOs where they gonna launch at. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's what I do. Some of them are pumping up. I was stupid because I bought when Robinhood launched publicly. I bought it, but I lost money because the stock opened and then it tanked. And then, but Robinhood ain't going no fucking well. I was stupid. I sold the stock at a loss, and I was dumb for that shit. I bought in at the IPO.
Hey,
That shit
Babs,
crazy.
real quick, you got a name for who you looked at on YouTube for that for day trading? Or you just did random?
Just type day trading as a beginner. You will see a
One
lot
thing,
a lot of videos, and just watch some of the content people that, and just see whoever catch your attention, because I cannot tell you specifically who probably gonna teach you something, because they all have different ways of teaching you. That makes sense.
Yeah,
So
Bab,
Right.
whatever.
Hey Q,
Babs,
the one that I
Babs,
use
that
was,
day trading is intense.
excuse me, the
Yeah,
one that I use is called
that's the
Wall
thing,
Street
though. You just got to
Trapper.
be consistent with it.
I don't know if you ever heard of him, Q. The Wall Street Trapper. That's who I use on YouTube. He's
Yeah,
on IG
him,
too as well.
Yeah, I seen
Wall
him
Street
and
Trapper, Aristotle. Also, those are two good
Yes.
boys.
yeah, I keep up with him sometime, and also the what's the other dudes that he with? They do
Chris
stocks.
Sane. Check
What's
out Chris
the
Sane.
I used
Chris
to watch
saying?
him. Yeah, I used to watch Chris.
Gotcha.
man, like I say, if you
Earn
know
Your
what you're
Leisure
doing,
too is also a good one that you should watch on YouTube as
Yeah,
well.
that's who I've been watching. Yeah, that's who I've
Yeah,
been
Okay.
watching.
but for the people in the comments that's trying to get in it, just type day trading as a beginner if you don't know what to do, and you start watching the videos from there.
they need to start with paper trading first, because you gotta. I'm gonna tell you, it's a book called the Candlestick Bible. Y'all need to get the Candlestick Bible because you need to know what a wick is. You need to know what a body is. You need to know what the open and close. You need to know what theta. You need to know
But
what all that shit is because it goes against your ass. And yeah, you need to know what the delta is. You need to know how to read the volume. It's a lot of shit. So get the Candlestick Bible, start there, and shit like that. I
and
ain't gonna
another
lie, it's
thing,
gonna be in it.
day trading and options are totally different. You cannot use a slow computer with day trading. You will lose your money. Trust and believe. You can't have a slow computer with day trading. You
But you
can
only
do it
can
with
trade.
options.
That's what I think they traded the rules on day trading because you only can make 3 trades a week without being flagged. And what you do as a day trader, you buy stock.
That sounds like a margin account.
No, no. With the day trading, let's say if I got $2,000, I could buy one company, and when I could buy one company stock, right, with the $2,000. If it go up $2 and I sell, I make my profit, the margin. If it go up from $7 to $9 for
Change it
every
to a
stock,
cash account. Change it to a
but
cash account. You can make as
no,
much as you
no,
want.
no, no. Day trading is where you buy stock.
Yes,
Options is where you buying contracts. Those are
I
two
know
different
about day
things,
trading. I know
right?
about day trading.
But day trading is where you buy the stocks and sell. You only get to make 3 trades a week before
That's
they
a margin, and it's a margin account and cash account with day trading also.
but they still don't allow they
With
gonna
cash,
flag your
with
they'll
with
flag your
cash
account.
account they don't. With cash account they don't,
They'll
because you're
flag your
using what.
account.
With cash account you use what you have. With margin account
It's
they
the
will do
money,
that.
right? But that's what I'm saying to you. It don't matter. I got a cash account.
Who you with? E
I,
Trade?
yes, they
Call them
flag
up.
my account.
Call
They
them up.
flag my
Call them
account
up.
for.
Call them
Listen,
up because I had to do it.
I got a cash account. they flag my account for the pattern. The day trade, if you day trade, it's like you're trading like you're an option trader. It's the patterns. You just buying the shares, and when it goes up, that's not how options work. Options
Correct.
don't.
I'm Corey. I'm telling you what I had to do.
I'm telling you what
I'm
I done done.
okay.
I done
Okay.
got flagged. I done had my account restricted because I'd rather do a day trading wise than option trading because I was making more money with the day trading pattern. But day trading and option trading is two different patterns.
Yes,
You
I
gotta
know.
remember that.
But
I
Corey,
got a
Corey,
brother-in-law that makes at
LB,
least 800 a day doing it.
LB.
but Corey,
I was
do you
asked a
think
question. Can
what
I?
his advice he's about to give you is it going to hurt you to do it though, just to see,
Hank,
To do what?
allow me to say this real quick.
just to
Hold on,
try it,
Carter.
just what he's talking about?
Hold on,
You
LV.
Carter.
can't
Yeah.
have a marginal account. You can't have a marginal account if you don't have 25K in the account. So I did not have 25K in the account. I had 10K in the account. So I called and had it switched to a cash account. That's how I was trading. And once what a cash account is, if you don't have the money, it won't let you purchase option contracts. A marginal account, as long as you got the money in the account, like if you start off with 25,000 and you made 2 grand on it, it'll take it to 27,000. You're still able to use that 27,000. So the money recycles. Like if you lose 2,000 and it takes it to 23,000, you're still able to use 23,000 and keep going. What a cash account does is once you make those trades with that amount of money, that's it. Once you hit that amount, so if you make 3 trades in a day and you use all 25,000, you can't make no more trades. With a marginal account, it allows you to keep doing it over and over again. I'm telling you what it is. Day trading and option trading are two different things. A marginal
Correct.
account and a cash account is two different things. We're talking two
Correct.
different things. I'm telling
Correct.
you.
But day trading does the same. You have to call them and open that up, Corey. I'm telling you, my brother-in-law, he makes at least minimum 800 a day. He put me on to it. I had to go get a gaming computer. That's why I say you can't have a slow computer. I got 3 screens. What I
But I'm
have,
telling you, they
what I
only allow
watch.
you to make 3 trades a week on day
Okay.
trading.
Hey,
I
hey,
promise you.
I feel you what you're saying, but bro, you're not
Hold
correct
on,
on
bro.
this one.
Can I answer the DM real quick? The young lady, I think she says she's 24, want some help about budgeting, and get me a full breakdown or something. How would she be able to save some money? Diamond, do you mind? Diamond.
Ain't no telling what Diamond at right now, man. Go ahead, man.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So let's say you make 2,400. She says a month, right? And you got a roommate. Your rent is $700. Anybody got a calculator?
She had $1,700
No,
if she got
2,400.
700.
She makes seven. She takes home 2,400 a month. Oh, you got a
And
calculator, Corey?
minus the 700, that's 17. Okay,
No,
you got
okay. You got
1,700 left.
okay. Right. So $700, right? You got a car note $350.
14.
All right. Then you got car insurance $250.
250,
Car
14.
insurance.
No, 1350, 11. She had 1,100.
Okay. Then you have phone bill $50.
1050.
Okay. Then you have grocery $350. So
750.
she got about $700 left, right?
750, yeah.
No, she got about $700 left, right? So what's left? Gas, right? So gas, let's say for the
200.
month,
200.
$200, right? Right there, you got $500 left in your account. So you took care of all of your bills, all of your major bills being taken care of. Now, if I were you with the $500, I'm gonna take another $200. That would be my monthly allowance for myself. That would be for my needs. Now you have $300 left.
Too much.
So,
That's too much.
no, hold on, Hank. This just hypothetically speaking for a 24-year-old. Now you got five. Now you have what, $500? I would take $200. That's a monthly allowance for myself. I understand you got friends, right? You want to go out to eat sometimes. You want to buy such and such. Plus, you're a woman. You want to have your nails done or hair done, whatever it is, right? Now you have $300 left. I would take 150 invested somewhere, and then another 150 left would be something I would call safety money. Or if you have any debt, start making payments on that.
So
That's all bad.
let's make some adjustments, because if you got $350 a month in grocery bill, why are you eating out as much then? You shouldn't be. So that $200 is luxury is too high. It should be half of that, if anything. That grocery bill shouldn't be that high, especially if you got a roommate. That should be half of that, because your grocery bill should be shared with your roommate. So there's a lot of money that should be
a lot of people will not share a house roommate. They will not share. They buy
She
their own.
has a roommate where they buy.
Thought you said she had a roommate.
Buy their own, so they
her
will not.
roommates eating
They will
her
not share.
shit up.
I think he was just giving her like a little grace, a little. I can't think of the word for it, but he was just giving a little leeway.
She just renting a room out the house probably with somebody else.
Okay, so if that's the case, then more money should be put into her whatever her savings is.
Groceries not cheap, Hank. It's
You
high.
said what?
Groceries are not cheap. It's high.
I understand, but if you're just feeding one person, it shouldn't be that high though.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. If she budget $10 a day, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of y'all like to go buy meat from Walmart. You need to find your local meat store where you can buy a meat plan or whatever the case may be. You got a roommate and stuff like that. If that roommate is eating your goddamn food, you better put them in check or buy a deep freezer and put that shit in your room with a motherfucking lock on that motherfucker. And that's where you keep your frozen perishables and shit like this. You gotta live in your room where you pay your rent. I ain't gonna lie, my cereal, all that shit will be kept on the shelf in my room. I will have a little mini fridge or whatever the case may be in my goddamn room. And if the landlord don't like it, you better tell the motherfuckers they touch my shit, they gonna pay for it. I don't want you to give me $1. No, I want you to replace the whole thing. Take your ass to the store and buy it. $50 a week in gas. If you work from home, your gas shouldn't even be that motherfucking high. Because where the fuck is you going 24/7, 7 goddamn days a week? Let's goddamn be realistic. No, hell, kid, I will not hush, because I just had a young lady do this and she fucked around and got an eviction because her ass gonna get.
Doing something. Babs, check this out. Let me ask you a question. What
Now
do
you
the
bring
child
your big
support come
Wally
out of,
Bolly
Babs?
ass up here to start.
Babs, what pot does the child support come out of? Because I'm trying to figure out what pot do the child
always
support
the
come
big
out of.
Wally Bolly ass heifer.
You really know he's still on my body.
He's
He's still up here on my body, but I'm asking about the child support. Man, what
That
pot
why
do
they
the
got
child support come
scoliosis.
out of?
No, I don't think she got a child. I don't think she mentioned nothing about it. I don't think she got a child. It's just a single person. She's
Oh, it's
24.
just a single
Always
person.
come up there wanting to do shit.
See, I'm not even talking to him. I'm talking to Babs, and he can't. He's so infatuated with me. Okay, Babs, let me ask you another question, Babs. So, if a man had children, right, and they was, what did he say? See, I'm not listening. Bird chirping. Check this out, Babs. So, if a man had children, right, outside this home that y'all want him to develop and all this stuff like that, if he had children outside this home, what pot would the child support come out of?
Say it one more time. You went out for me.
You know how they say, well, they got single moms and then they got dads that has already created other families.
Mm-hmm.
What pot do the child support come out of?
You trying to have my little boy
This the bullshit right here. People having an educated ass conversation.
I am talking. I'm just asking a question. Now I got to ask a question, because every question I have to ask is about somebody. This nigga up here handing out $40 to somebody who he snatched a wig from and can't make a budget for that. But he can make a budget for coochie. I just don't understand it, but he can't make a budget for child support.
Diamond, see what I told you?
I got child support, so I ain't got to worry about that.
Baby, we done paid child support 4 times and you quit lying. Go ahead. Now, what you say, Babs?
I love that.
I'm just asking on this good Saturday morning while we up here rubbing our nuts together, worry about money.
Oh boy.
You trying to have my car canceled,
Can't never have a good conversation without a fat back.
Let me. You ready?
Scoliosis,
Oh, it's
motherfucker.
always about a
I'm
body.
trying
It's
to tell
always
you,
about a
boy.
body.
That scoliosis fucked
You
the
trying to
whole
have my
brain up.
membership canceled,
God
man?
What did you say, Babs? What did you say, Babs?
when
I
you
know you
built the
talking to
shape
me.
like when you built
You
the
I
right.
said,
shape
I'm
you
like
shaped
trying to
like
that,
have
your
my
boy, that
mama.
membership
that
canceled?
I'm
man
shaped
set
like
me
your
Oh
fucked
mama.
my
up.
I got
God.
the same problem your mama got. I got the same
That
one.
be
I
crazy,
got the same
boy.
problem your mama got. Except I
They
got
got
an
other
ass.
niggas.
Your
They
mama don't
got
have
other
one.
niggas.
Oh.
Except I got an ass and your mama don't got one. Your mama ain't never had an ass. That's why your daddy left her.
But all right,
Okay, now,
That
hold on.
ain't
but
Yeah,
back, what you
an
say,
let's do
ass.
this
Babs?
one more
That
time.
What you
ain't
say,
Yeah, hold
an
on.
Babs?
ass. That look
Let's
like
What you
Corey,
say,
shit.
Babs?
That
Hold
look
on. Let's
like
do this one more time.
shit.
Hold on. Let's do this one more time. Hank, you got a calculator?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. All right.
No, no,
So
no. I don't. No,
hold
no,
on,
don't.
Jasmine.
Y'all
Jasmine,
say the gift.
hold on. Let me help somebody out real quick. All right, hold on. Let's do this one more time. All right. So it's $2,400 a month, right? $700 rent. Then you have
She got
350.
1,700.
All right, hold on.
$2,400. Where you paying $1,700 for? If
No,
$700 a rent.
700.
She rents a
$700. She
room.
got a
That's
roommate.
how
She got
we
a
know
roommate.
your fat ass wasn't listening.
Are you talking to me or are you talking about your big fat
I'm
mama?
talking about your fat
Okay,
slow
then you talk
ass.
about your mama, bitch.
I'm talking
Okay?
Hold on,
about your
Corey,
fat
come
slow
on.
Because
ass.
you's a whole
Stay
black
focused,
woman
y'all. Stay
yourself.
focused. Stay focused.
You's a whole
1,700
black
left.
woman yourself. You
1,700
got
left,
titties.
Babs.
You got titties.
1,700.
Okay,
You
that's what I
said
thought.
All right.
she had
Okay.
a
Babs, let
car
me
So
ask you,
payment,
before
right?
we start that, at Babs, what size
go ahead.
bra do you wear, Babs?
What size of what?
Bra do you wear?
Oh, nah, I don't wear no bra.
Okay, that's what I thought. Let's go. Because most men don't. Let's go. Corey does, though. But let's go. What you saying about
All right,
Babs?
let's
I
get back
need
to it. Let's
one,
get back
but
to it.
your
Hold on.
fat
Let's
ass
help her
need
out.
one for your ass, because that shit, that funky.
Oh, baby, and
You
it's going to
can't
be
even
there.
wipe your
I
ass the
got
way
a
that
big
shit is.
one. I
I
got a
seen them
big one.
Tyrannosaurus
I got a
Rex
big
ass
one.
arms
You right, and
that
you
way
jealous
your
of it.
ass shape.
And
You
you
couldn't
jealous
wipe
of
your
my
ass.
ass. And you
You
jealous
couldn't
of it.
wipe that
It's
shit.
sad.
That shit
You jealous.
funky. You better
You don't
get in
know.
the
You don't
shower
have to.
after you
You don't have
shit.
to. I do it
That
myself.
shit, that
I
funky.
do it
You can't
myself.
wipe that ass.
You ride around in that truck all day smelling
Your
like
upper
smell
body
like
lean
pee and
forward.
ass.
When you
You,
drive
you
your
ride around
feet
that truck
all
all
the
day
way
smell
at
like
the
pee and
back and your
ass.
stomach
So what
sitting
difference
on the
does it make?
steering
Back
wheel.
again. Back to the child support balls. We're not talking about that woman up there.
Do
What are you
I have to
saying?
put that picture up?
Put it up. Put it up. What you say now, Babs?
All right. All right. Let's do this. Okay. So, okay, 2,400, right?
Uh-huh.
$700
Right.
for the rent, right? Car note 350.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm still
Diamond.
trying to figure out what
This
rent
a
feel like.
24.
It's
This a
still
24
it's
year
still
old.
places you can
Okay.
get it like that,
Yeah,
Dom. It's
boy,
still
tip.
places.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a small car.
This
All
must
right.
be low budget. This must be the low
Yeah.
budget people, but okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
low budget. Okay, then 250 car insurance.
Okay.
All right, so then you have $200. What was it, Corey?
That's $1,100 right there,
Right. Then
all
you have
together.
$200 for the gas.
Mm-hmm.
900,
All right.
900.
So 300 for groceries.
Uh-huh.
$50
6,
phone for the phone.
Mm-hmm.
550.
Okay. $40 for the electricity. So I'm pretty sure that they paying half. So $40. And
Nah,
then
that's
25.
in rent. That should be in rent. That's
No,
700.
hell no. You gotta pay for that service. No, no.
Val, finish talking
It
about
don't come
because
with it.
he ain't never paid nothing. Go ahead. He
No, it
lives with
don't
girl.
come with it.
He live with girl on
$40
on
She
LD.
getting
Go
rent.
ahead. What say
for
now?
electricity, then $25 for the internet.
Right. No, $50 for the internet. Even the
Right.
box is
So no,
$50.
it's 25.
Go
So it's
back.
half. So she got a
Okay.
roommate.
Got half. Okay.
Right. So
We
that's
weren't talking
rent.
about her. We was talking about the
Right.
men.
So
Remember, we was talking
now,
about men up here. We're not talking about her. We talking about where is the child support coming
This
out
was a
for the
question
men.
asked by somebody in the comments to Babs, but you always want to run your fat ass mouth.
You're right, and I got a mouth.
all
You're
right,
right.
hold on. Let's do this. All
You're
right.
right.
So that's
You're right. You're
so
right. I was
all the
talking to a
expenses.
man. I wasn't talking to Corey. What you
Hold
say?
on, Hank, you there? All right. So all the expenses came out. 485 left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I say 150 towards the investment.
But she ain't even paying herself 10%, Babs.
No, hold
She
on.
made
But remember, this is
2,400,
somebody.
10%.
This is somebody that leaves
just a regular life. She's young. She ain't got no business, having all those big deals, right? Just a regular life. Go to school, go to work, make her money. That's it. So 150 investments. Now you got 335 left. The 335, that's why I say I would take $200. That's my monthly allowance for myself. And the $50, I can do whatever I want to do.
That's 50 a week.
That's not a budget.
That's every single month. So she got savings. Hold on, she got savings, right? She got investments, right? And she pay her bills. Did that make sense, Hank?
I heard what you're saying. I just don't agree with the amounts, but yeah, I got the concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Good morning.
What's
Good
up,
morning,
baby?
everybody. I wanted.
Hey, Hellcat.
Hey, I'm back. I wanted to say this, Babs. You gave a good breakdown, but I think like what you were saying with the 24-year-olds, and I think that it was good. I mean, because you're not going to get it to the penny because everything is high these days. I wanted to say, give her an idea of where to invest that $150 because right now she's at a $2,400 budget. That budget could grow, right? If you can give her like the best idea to invest that 150, 200. I think that's like what I was looking for in the comments that you can give to like a number of people. You know what I'm saying? It's not just her, but tell them what's the best bang for their buck at $150.
Yeah, we spoke on it a little bit earlier in the show. So if she's working and getting this paid, so what I would advise her to do is start investing to her 401k and 457 and 457 Roth if that's options available for her. That would probably be the first thing I would tell her to start to invest in first. Take a percentage of her paycheck, invest it into that. And then use another percentage of it, invest it into a high yield savings. That would be my advice to her.
I'm pretty sure she's listening because she DM me asking.
Does she work from home? Because most of these people work from home today, and you can cut the gas price down. But I'm not gonna lie, I think the first thing is you should pay yourself your 10%. So if you making $2,400 a month, pay yourself your 10% of your 240 and budget with the rest. Just as we broke the budget down.
That's the thing. That's why I say monthly allowance $200. So I get her the monthly allowance.
But the monthly allowance is the
Babs, when I
spend.
heard you say
The 240 is your savings. That's your 10% of savings in your investment. You talking about 200 to spend.
Yeah, when I heard you saying allowance, that's what I'm thinking too, especially for a 24-year-old young
485. All right, so 485 was left after all the expenses, right? Okay, you say 200 for what again?
That's you supposed to pay yourself your 10% off the rip. Before you even get them white folks your money. Shit, I gotta give myself my 10%. That's my savings. That's
All right, so let's say she get that 240. Now she got 245 left.
Okay.
Okay, so 150 still, or $100. Start small, but $100 to your investments.
If it's nail nails and all that shit ain't gonna add up. But she may have to get her nails done every other week or whatever the case may be. Like, you got to get hairdos that last 2 weeks. It all depends. If you gonna start saving like that, and I'm not gonna even lie. If you got a boyfriend, hey, at least the nigga should be able to get.
Hold on, wait, Corey,
you
got they getting their nails done every week?
That's why I say, no. See, that's the thing, Corey. See, you gotta teach them. See, that's why I say this type of person right here. You gotta teach them about being in survival mode. Like right now, you know those things you can afford them like every single week. You gotta make those sacrifices.
That's why I said every other week. It depends on who you dealing with. But you gotta start. It's better to save when you younger because you got inflation. And that's where it takes your money to grow. So you put as much as you can up while you younger. Like I said, the Fidelity account moves along the market.
We got that out the way. That's why I say we got that $100 out the way. That's just the investment. So now she got 185. She pay herself 240. That's her allowance. Then made a investment $100. Now she got 185 left. Out the money.
But I'm saying, hold on, Val. What I'm saying is, at a younger age where you maybe could go without more, like I would sacrifice putting up more younger than waiting till I get older. Because think about it. If you put it up when you younger, by the time you get older, it's mature. So why put away a little amount when you're younger as a 24-year-old, and then you're trying to save more as your income grows? But by the time you reach 40 from 24, if you was putting up $240 instead of 150, that's a $90 difference. It will mature more by the time you hit 40 compared to when you get 40. Now you're putting up the whole 10% of what you made. That's what I'm saying. Put it up when you're younger. Try to sacrifice when you're younger.
That's a good advice. But okay, I'm absolutely sick of I'm
Can I
absolutely
get
sick
in
of
for a
this. Go
minute?
ahead.
I've been up here about 30
Go
minutes
ahead.
waiting patiently.
Go ahead.
Can I get in? Because now y'all, having y'all two-way conversation. When y'all was all excited and shit, can you mute Corey, please, brother? And Babs, can y'all mute for me? When y'all was excited and giving out the information which stocks to buy, I clicked on my Gemini. I say, Gemini, listen to this. Tell me what you think. Gemini said that is a classic example of cognitive dissonance. It highlights the contradiction of rejecting the government and the system on one end while eagerly participating in and glorifying another. That stems from the same core structure. People compartmentalize global suffering, geopolitical conflicts, and systemic corruption because facing the reality that our daily economic survival is hardwired into the very